Hello. Let's get this ball rolling. I was giving a character boy some thought. It's not just the desert challenges of deploying characters good in desert movement like mages and flyers, but I'm thinking about some long-term plans. I have heard in the vaguest sense that the late game is fucked up. This could likely be in part of how promoted enemies are going to have, like, literally 6 class skills. No, I'm not playing the day 1 version, but I do have that downloaded, just so I can, like, compare some things back later, for fun. But since people are going to have an increasingly high number of skills, because you get a skill at, like, 5 and 15, promoted, every character will eventually have 6 skills. Sean is waiting on her 6th. The one thing the game gives you to counter these 10 million skills, hilariously, is Sophia. Because we previewed Igreen, Sophia, and Cecilia at the end of last stream, and we saw that Sophia has Nihil, which cancels all enemy skills. Which means she might be better than Ray. Ray is a pretty good unit. We invested a Speedwing into him, and he also got lucky speed level ups on top of the fact that Druids get +3 on promotion. The problem with Ray is that while the Shaman skills are excellent, we have Hex and Anathema to deal with tough enemies. His personal skill is unexciting. It's not bad, but this isn't relevant very often. It's also harder to use than a skill that buffs your allies, because you have to be really close to the enemy as opposed to close to your allies. So the numerical value you get from this skill isn't super high, and the ease of use and the use cases are not too common. So it's just a kind of an okay personal skill. Sophia gets fucking Nihil, which cancels up to 6 enemy skills at once. That sounds like high value to me in the late game. It's possible we'll pivot into Sophia instead of Ray, as a way to have tools against those endgame things. How am I doing today? I'm doing great, thank you. I made a pasta bake yesterday. I made dinner for the family. I did like a sort of, I don't know why this is related to how I'm doing today, but I'm still thinking about that pasta. So you know what, I'm gonna talk about my pasta. I did a meat sauce pasta. I sauteed onions, I threw in a bunch of grape tomatoes we had when sauteing those onions, ground off some ground beef, put those together with some tomato sauce, splashed with balsamic vinegar, mixed it with freshly cooked pasta, spread it out into a casserole, top with a big nice sheet of mozzarella and parmesan, put that bitch in the oven. That was good! That put me in a good mood that lasted until today. First thing when someone asked me how you doing today, I'm still thinking about that pasta. Will these Romhacks be playable on the GBA EverDrive? I don't know what that is, but typically your average GBA Romhack made of FE Builder can be played on hardware if you have a way to get your ROM into, like, a hard copy. There are things like GBA flashcards and things like that. I have not played, like, for example, I didn't play my own ROM hack on hardware because I didn't have the stuff to do that, but someone sent me pictures that they did. They got working on the flashcard and were playing it on, like, a physical GBA. And that was cool. So yes, typically FE ROM hacks can be played on a handheld if you have the tools and knowledge to support that. So Guinevere Fortify is obviously not good. We could use Amend. We could definitely use Amend. We seem to be low on healing staves because we can you go back to the world map? I guess not. I think we messed ourselves up where we should have bought some more Amend staves, because we have a lot of people who can use staves and we'll have to trade them around. We want to use a lot of mages this chapter because of the desert movement, so that's why I want to bring Guinevere. A character that I was maybe going to use, maybe not going to use, I wasn't really sure. But she has some okay skills. Mostly I guess she just does extra damage 24% of the time, 26% of the time, because she has a rightful heir. I guess she has crits. I don't know if that's reliable though. She feels like a filler mage for me. Let's get bring Calf to pick up like desert treasure for me. I don't know if assassins count same way rogues do, but I think in FE8 they don't, because they also don't have the access to regular stealing, just lockpick. So I'm gonna assume that I need a rogue, so I'm gonna have Calf use some of Astolfo's stuff, like just borrow the knife and some random weapons in case for some reason she fights, which I don't really want her to, but maybe there's an emergency. Hey Emerlyn, a really quick question, because it's still bothering me that I feel like I strongly recognize your name, something I wasn't able to recognize yesterday. Were we like mutual friends of like a speedrunner called Stonk? Was that it? Was it that guy? Or am I thinking of someone else? Because I might be thinking of someone else. I don't know why your name strikes me as like so familiar. But it's bothering me that I feel like I know you from somewhere. I don't know why I think I know you from somewhere. Maybe I do. Or maybe I just like hallucinated it. Maybe there's like I dreamed something and in my mind palace like your name like floated to the top of my mind. It's like on a billboard and like plaster across the sky. It's like I'm pretending I know a guy. I want to steal this flamestone. I want to capture this. How hard would it be to capture a Manakee? How early do I need to capture a Manakee? I should capture a Manakee, I guess there's one in chapter 16 if I don't do one here. They might be annoying to capture because I'm busy doing other stuff, but I want to send Geese north anyway, because we can fight, there's like wyverns in the fog like right here. And if I send Geese north, he can use Lancebreaker and fight them, so we can maybe go for that capture if we have a way to chip the Manakee reasonably. We need torch stabs. Let's allocate some torch stabs onto some random units here. Here, you take one. You have inventory space for it. Ray does... oh, sure. Just because other units have healing stabs equipped, so we'll just kind of break out the various stabs. I wonder if Elfin has... I bet they didn't update him that desert movement. He's like a mage in this, but I bet he doesn't have desert movement. I bet he doesn't count. Gaslight them into having met me before? That'd be the funniest thing. I should do that. I should be a professional gaslighter. Oh, you forgot about me? But you met me at an event! It's heartbreaking that you forgot about me. We have DX, so let's try and use Steel Axes for the 2 weapon EXP on hit until we can swap 2 Killer Axes. How do we want to do our deploy? I guess that, I'm assuming that the wyverns up here, you have to move close to them for them to fight, but there's wyverns around here, like on these tiles, I remember from my no damage taken run, that have kind of a proximity aggro. If you're within 2 turns of their movement, then they come at you. So you can bait them from around these tiles, and then you can like player phase them without getting hit. So why don't we use mages? We'll send mages southeast. We'll send Calf southwest first to get the warp staff. Not warp. There's an item here. Maybe it's a speedwing. I'm gonna open the desert treasure map real quick, but I have a vague recollection of the items. The warp is actually bottom right. I just kind of said the wrong thing. Let's see. Hidden treasure map. Okay, I'll leave this up on my other monitor. And have access to it anytime. It's the speedwing, so it's on the bottom left. Then we'll go there first before, because we have reinforcements from bottom left, so we have to get the speedwing and the talisman there first before we do anything else. Okay, so we have Sophia, we have Igri, and we have Cecilia. We have 3 extra units join us. We definitely need light, so who's holding torches? What do you mean Guinevere doesn't have desert movement? What an oversight! That's just embarrassing. No, okay, that's just unacceptable. Lilina doesn't? What do you mean these units don't have desert movement? They have as much as Cecilia. Absolutely not. No, I consider this to be completely unacceptable. This is sloppy. Even the most microscopic playtesting of these characters should have had someone revolt as soon as they saw this. They're mages, they should have mage movement. This is one of the most blatant fix this immediately issues I've seen in this game. I mean, there's like dozens of fix this immediately issues. I'm just personally bothered by this one because, like, for the love of God, I deployed these units just because they had desert movement, and they don't have desert movement. Who do I have that has desert movement then? Is it just Ray and Sophia and Agreen? My mages don't have desert movement? Not much, Gartom. I just started streaming. I spent the entire time whining about how Guinevere can't move. Lelena can't move in desert either. It's so cursed. Now that's fucked up, actually. Is there any value in bringing Guinevere, then? Would we rather bring a different unit if she doesn't even move in the desert? Like, do we bring Mirady for a chapter instead? Because Mirady, Melody in this game. Not Mirady, that's like an old translation. Does Melody have, like... She has okay stats. Her stats are pretty similar to Guinevere, she's just a physical unit. I mean, that has to be more useful than this free move unit. That's so annoying. I'm molding, hold on. Give that torch to someone else. We don't really need the barrier staff. We can always get a convoy. Okay, I don't feel like deploying you because you don't even have desert movement. we have options. We have several more combat units we could bring. We could, because she's a flyer, there's no way that Melody is bad here. We're molding about both Lelena and Guinevere do not have desert movement. They get restricted by sand. Astolfo, probably not. He's just like an assassin. There's no way. I was even gonna bring Calf because of the ability to get desert treasure. So maybe we'll use Melody for a chapter because she can fly. Let's give her some weapons. What kind of stuff can she use? A silver lance? That's pretty good. A short spear? That'd be a good weapon. She can use swords. That's nice. How about we give her a silver sword? She can, like... Yeah. Maybe a Wormslayer will be relevant, because we have to, fight Manicheats, and I don't know if we'll have a mage everywhere, because mages don't have good movement. What does Guinevere do? Well, she doesn't walk on sand, that's for one. She's a light mage. I know that she gets Tome Fair if you... I think it's Tome Fair and Tome Range +1 if you level her up, but... Yeah, I don't know. I'm pissed off about the lack of desert movement. So I'm loading a Mirady with a bunch of good weapons, and maybe an elixir. Because she might be flying far away from people, and I could use her for some combat. This seems okay. The Wormslayer will be good in this chapter because there's a lot of wyverns and Manicheats. Or I would definitely can make use of the Wind Sword too, but we can just leave stuff in convoy and just pick it up on the fly as we need it. Let's use Armads as a option for capturing stuff because it's really accurate. So we're gonna go for a capture. We can use this 85 accuracy weapon. We were using the Devil Axe as a capture weapon, but that was better unpromoted before we had this like huge chance to damage ourselves. So let's put away the Devil Axe and use some other stuff. This is my 5th spam call today. It's like time to like renew like insurance or whatever. And some guy that previously had my phone number, like changed his phone number. I think because he was getting spam calls. Because like I get like 10 calls a day at this time of year from someone looking for Byron. Some fucking Byron guy is like the fucking incident. Like I don't know why every spam call or like fake insurance scam or whatever just calls this guy 10 million times a day. They don't give up too. I tried answering a few calls like a while back of like, I'm not this guy, I don't know this guy, I've never been this guy. Like why does this guy get calls from like 50 different numbers? And they just said, okay, sorry, have a good day. Like, how do I make my phone stop ringing all the time? It's a new number every single time. They're always like reported as spam numbers too. I don't know how to make it stop happening. I have to like change my own phone number? That'd be super inconvenient. I know what weapon to bring. Let's grab the Killer Axe. Okay, so we know that Lelena has really crappy movement in the desert, so how can we actually use her? I bet Wendy has crappy movement too. I think Wendy's job is actually going to be like fighting the brigands. That's probably Wendy's job. She can't move very far. Then we have Geese deal with Manicheat, so she'll camp the spawn points of the brigands, hopefully. So who's our current torch staff? We have one on Rain and one on Ray. Okay, we'll send them in opposite directions. Okay, irritating chapter. So let's go far out this way and scout. Because we want to get a sight on these wyverns as we're baiting them towards us. So these guys should have proxy aggro. So this guy should he would try to move 8, and then he'd try to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he should try. Yeah, this guy should aggro this turn because he can reach me in over 2 moves. These guys will not aggro because they cannot reach me over 2 moves. But I can aggro them by purposely going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 here. I can go here and here and keep aggroing wyverns. I could probably afford to aggro 2 of them at once. Especially if I bring Cecilia, because she has effective against flyers. Check their stats, like the Wyvern Lord. Manageable. Slow. I don't think Cecilia doubles about, she doubles. Just display her down. Yeah, Cecilia can obliterate a, Wyvern Lord, and then, Tome Fair. So let's drag those wyverns towards me. We're also gonna send Calf on an adventure to go get some items. Oh my god, I got a remove. It's really funny. There's a speedwing here, 1 tile south. Should be right here. No! Why didn't that work? Do rogues not have guaranteed pickup? Do I have to bring Chad instead of Calf? Wait, Chad's dead because I was going to use Calf for Desert Treasure. Is the Desert Treasure still in the game? There was Sophia had dialogue telling me the treasure was in the game. Did they fuck up Desert Treasure? How do you get the Desert Treasure? Hold on, I'm opening up the ROM. The Desert Treasure is still in the game. Yes. So I'm looking in the ROM right now. From this tile is 1 corner, and then this is another corner. So there's a 3x3 box right here with Desert Treasure. And I'm checking the ROM, I'm checking the event. It has a speedwing. Did they not add Thief Desert Treasure pickups? I guess I don't need Calf then, she's useless. How do you get all the treasure then without, there's a time limit. You have to do this chapter in 20 or so turns, right? Is it 20 or 25? I forget. Because there's 8 different desert treasures to pick up, aren't there? And we can't guarantee that we get them. There's the Silver Card, Talisman, the Boots, the Silence, the Speedwings, the Warp, the Silverblade, Sophia's Guaranteed Guiding Ring. So there's 8 desert... There's 8 treasures, but one's guaranteed, so there's 7 treasures that are RNG. I don't have any thieves left. If I had to guess, Elijah, maybe Calf has a female rogue that they didn't add Desert Treasure pickup to. I think I'm betting you that's what happened. Is there a way to check in the ROM what classes have inherent? Because what gives them the ability to pick up Desert Treasure? There's a tag that gives them extended vision and fog, allows use of lockpicks and such. And I thought that tag gave you Desert Treasure. But maybe thieves are just hard-coded by their class ID or something? Calf doesn't use the same class ID as a typical rogue. The typical rogue is class ID 33. And Calf is... I have no idea. She's class ID 18. So she has the same tags to have the ability to steal as well as further use in fog and such. But she doesn't seem to have the ability to get Desert Treasure. I wonder if that's a hard code then. I wonder if there's a patch for I think I remember installing a patch for Desert Treasure and giving it to every class when I made my Romhack. Does the RNG exploit work in Sacred Stones? It's a different engine, I don't know. Let's see, I'm gonna check the FE Builder patch editor and look for Yeah, there's a patch that allows you to register multiple classes that can discover Desert Treasure. It's not installed on this ROM. I'm gonna install it and not save it real quick on the side, just to check which classes by default can discover Desert Treasure 100% of the time. Yes, it's by class ID. Okay. It is male thief and male rogue that can discover desert treasure. Male assassin cannot, and female rogue was not added to this list. I do not have a male thief, and I do not have a male rogue. Chad is dead because we fed him into the spirit dust grinder because this game encourages you to kill your own units for monetary gain, and Astolfo is an assassin, and they were too short-sighted to add these classes to the desert treasure list. And they were also too short-sighted to add Lelena to the desert movement list, and Guinevere, mages without desert movement. I am... Oh, I don't need Calf anymore. So I am feeling a little bit... Okay, I'm feeling a lot annoyed. I was gonna say I'm feeling a little annoyed at this hack right now. I'm feeling a lot annoyed at this hack right now. This chapter has lost so many quality of life things you expect. They managed to, like, make a remake that's supposed to add quality of life, and they've removed a ton of it. Okay, so Guinevere is useless. Calf is useless. Let's give her stuff back to Astolfo. We may as well bring Astolfo. Who has a high luck? How do you find desert treasure normally? I just use thieves. Is it a luck percent? Like, what influences the chance? Can flyers find items? Because flyers ignore terrain. But does it care for that? Does it still, like, run the check? Because I believe the desert treasure checks are just, like, unit in zone checks. I don't think they're actually based on terrain. So can flyers still find the items? Shauna would have a 22% chance if it's luck percent. Clarine is pretty good luck. Wendy has really good luck. Lelena... Calf has good luck, but we just got unlucky. Guinevere has good luck. She'd be good at this if she, you know, had desert movement, which she doesn't. Astolfo has terrible luck. He's mostly better as a combatant. Okay, I guess I'll just bring either Elfin or Astolfo, because as a combat unit, maybe I could bring Elfin to train him, because he has better luck than Astolfo, I guess. I don't know. He won't have desert movement despite the fact that he's a light mage in this. Then, do I just move all of my units, like, southwest at the start to try and get the Speedwing? Because I don't want to lose the Speedwing. I could pass up the Talisman. I wouldn't mind losing the Talisman, the Silent Staff, the Silver Blade, but I think Speedwing, Warp, Boots, and Silver Card, to me, are not optional. I'm sorry to hear that, Depression. So if I want Speedwing, Boots, Silver Card, and Warp, that's 4 desert treasures that I want that we can't guarantee, and they're in wildly different places of the map. So, who is it viable to go get the silver card with? The silver card is at the top left corner. It takes too long to get there and back. We have to use flyers. I think we have to discover if flyers can get desert treasure, and then solo get them with Shauna. What is the point of this hack? They wanted to add skills and wanted to add split promos. But the split promos have been a nightmare. For example, if you have Deke holding an axe and you promote into Ranger, the game bugs out and skips the promotional animation because it doesn't know how to, it doesn't, like, Rangers can't use axes, and it panics and doesn't know what to do. And then that's just a terrible class because axes were massively buffed, and why would you want to trade extremely good axes out for bows? But yeah, we're gonna have Shauna get Desert Treasure because we can't use thieves. Anyone who's arriving now, I have been bitching about this chapter ever since I started stream because several magic characters do not have desert movement, and several thief characters cannot get desert treasure. Kath can't do it, and Astolfo can't do it. They didn't add in these thief classes to the list of characters who get treasure. So, and they didn't add Lelena or Guinevere as characters who move in desert. I'm straight molding. I'm going like, oh no, I'm just pissed. Let's play really aggressive. I'm going to pick up Geese with Shauna on turn 1. He's too heavy. How about Merity? Too heavy. Let's just Dansky's turn 1, because I want to get him in range to clear out Wyverns as soon as possible, so I can send Shauna northwest to go get the silver card and then return. We also want to send most of our people southwest at the start to get the speed wings and such, before the reinforcements spawn. And yeah, let's send people with high movement there. Ray, what's your luck? 9. Okay, well, who does better? We can carry Lilina there using Melody. Lilina has like 18 luck. We'll send Clarine and we'll send other high luck characters left. And man, we have to like commit our entire army to get these objects. This is a nightmare. Okay, well let's I moved geese too far. I meant to hold on. I meant to move one less tile. That was actually just a misclick. We also need to use torches and such to scout, but wait, Clarine can move 4 tiles in desert? She's a horse. Why can she move 4? You're telling me that Clarine has better desert movement than Lilina? Doesn't Clarine move 2 tiles promoted in vanilla FE6 and 1 unpromoted? And then in this remake, Clarine has more movement than Lilina? Yeah, it's because Cecilia has, Cecilia is a 7-move mage knight who moves free, and then Clarine is a Valkyrie that moves 8. Now, Cecilia moves only 2 in vanilla, she moves free in this. But she did have her movement was reduced, but she got Gale Force and other stuff to compensate. So if Clarine has really high luck and good movement, can we use her to go get some stuff? Like, we can stand on a tile where you can get the talisman, then move 4 tiles south to try for the speed wing on the next turn. So let's try for the talisman this turn, while using a torch staff north to get sight on the wyverns. What? Oh yeah, she has power staff. So we can just take another turn. Maybe Clarine's busted. Okay. Give me speed wings. Okay, we'll try again next turn. I'm gonna deal with this Manakete. Should I give Shauna a Worm Slayer and see if she can just kill the Manakete for me? She'd be in range of all these wyverns, though. Oh, these have 2 range. They're so deadly now. Did the wyverns fly past it? It's like overlapping range of wyverns now. What an annoyance. That's super irritating. What about this guy? Okay. So if I get to this tile, I can fight 2 wyverns and not the Manakete? And not die? One of the Manakete's skills... It's level 3, so it doesn't have any. Yeah, I think I want to get to, this tile. And I can Lancebreaker and fight wyverns very easily. They're very fightable. We'll use a Killer Axe to try and kill them. Yeah, that's the thing. We're gonna capture a Manakete and have an infinite use 2-range stone with plus 20 defense. Because, as we've learned, you can capture almost anything in this game. We captured a Fetid Claw off of a monster because they have Tower of Volney in this game for some reason, and we were experimenting. Yeah, Roy's buffed, but he won't be good until we promote. But Faye? I want to break Faye. I wanted to use Firestones on Faye. What else can we do that's productive right now? Ray has shit luck, so let's not use him as a item discovery character. Let's use this Torch Staff. And I still want to bring Cecilia south because she can be a wyvern killer. On account of her excellent air caliber style PRF weapon. I'm gonna move her to bait wyverns. She's Gale Force, so she can fight multiples. I don't mind baiting multiple wyverns. What's Sophia's luck? Can she find items for me? She's not great at it, but her high movement and her low combat potential means she's an okay character to be a backup item finder. Wendy is excellent item find, but she's... Oh, 3 tiles? Sheesh! That's a lot better than expected. Wendy, I want to fight enemy reinforcements, but she can help find items for me as well. Because we can't use thieves. There we go. So we got one item. It's not one of the ones we wanted. We want the silver card, the speed wing, the warp, and the guiding ring. Oh my god, Wendy has the same movement as Lilina. Jesus Christ. Now this game's fucked. This is actually fucked. But a green can help deal with the wyverns down here that Cecilia will be dealing with, because she has high movement and she has a really strong 2-3 range bow. I might have Shauna see if she can maybe like bait the Manakee closer. It would also bait a wyvern, but I do no damage. This would be exclusively for the purpose of just getting it closer to me so I can fight it with someone else. Or like go in with a Worm Slayer. Because I can give Shauna a Worm Slayer. Can she even use it? She can use Killing Edges, so she can use a Worm Slayer just fine. Give her the Horse Slayer. And give her a Rally. And then the Wyvern will... can I survive getting hit by the Silver Lance and the Manakee, though? I don't think I can. They're too strong. I take a 24. Is there any way I can fight the Manakee and not this Wyvern? They perfectly overlap ranges. That's really irritating. We'll just have to prep to fight soon. I don't mind if the Weapon Lord goes on Shauna, she'll kill it. Then we can always use a Physics Staff on her. Good job, Geese. Right, they have Dual Explode. They're really hard to hit with Worm Slayers on enemy phase. Thankfully they missed Shauna, which was lucky. This looks scarier than it is because this guy only has 16 speed. He doesn't get doubled by Cecilia. I wonder if he gets one shot. A lot of power of the one shot. Don't think I have any speed buffs here either. I somehow got Roy. Either way, I want to drop Cecilia. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, hit. And Mirady has a Worm Slayer on her. So we have a Worm Slayer here, we have a Air Caliber style weapon here, we have a Green's Bow, we have Gale Force available. So we have a lot of tools to kill these, and for good luck, we are going to have Ray as well. How am I doing? I was doing very well, and then I started playing the chapter, and I got really mad because of all of the oversights in this hack, like mages having crap movement, and thieves not being able to get treasure. This Manakee's so deadly. So irritating how this Manakee overlaps his ranges. Hard to take out with physical damage, too. Takes no damage. 25 defense is really high. How is this map worse? Because Kath doesn't get Desert Treasure, and neither does my Assassin Stolfo, so like, it's like, I have to get lucky to pick up items. It's like super irritating. That's what doing down here with Clarine in these units. I'm literally looking for the Speed Wing, I'm not getting it. That's why this map is worse. That's why I'm pissed off. Also, changing Manakeets to 1 to 2 range has made them much more deadly. Like, I've been complaining about how this guy perfectly overlaps this guy. I think that's really, really annoying. I think that Geese would be an okay way to go in there, because the Wyvern shouldn't be able to hit him. They have around 100s of the accuracy, but with Lancebreaker, they're gonna miss because we have 50 Avoid, plus 50 more from Lancebreaker, then 10 more from Weapon Triangle. So we're gonna use Geese to draw the Manakee closer to us. It does not have the exploit. It's FE8, so I don't know if it has the same exploit. So yeah, I'm gonna bring this Manakee towards me, while also trying to aggro all of the Wyverns. Then we can kill the Manakee with the Worm Slayer. Now, we're still trying to pick up items. We want the Speed Wing really badly. Wendy is really high lock, we'll try and do that. Silverlance is the more consistent way to get this kill here. We're leaving Shauna back anyway, and as soon as all these enemies are dead, Shauna flies north, and we pray like shit she can get the silver card. Luna's coming down here to help with the Wyvern slaying. We have a big group for Wyvern slaying down here. Then those guys can work east, because they need to go east to get the Warp Staff down here, and then work north from there to go to the boss. I don't think we're going to necessarily have an opportunity to capture a Manakete this chapter, but we don't get Fae until 16, so we'll just capture a Manakete in 16. What can Roy do? He's kind of stranded. I guess I'll send Lauren myself. I can't get much closer because of the, That remove was so pointless. Was it pointless? We could position closer, I guess. Maybe that was good, actually. I will say what's good that this is in the FE8 engine is that torch staves are better in this than in FE6, so you can actually see what's going on. Nice double crits for double sixes. Crap, level up. We should dodge this. Yeah, he has 0 hit rate. Now we just need Geese to finish off one Wyvern, and for Shauna to kill the Manakete. We might need to use a Physic Staff, actually. We have access to Physic, so let's not worry too much about our HP. Because if Shauna is hurt, while she is threatened by the Wyverns, we can heal with Physic. And Clarine is high magic. Oh, he's so bulky. Can't kill. I might have to back up. Going for the capture would be greedy. 2 Wyverns. Do they kill Shauna if she has a full HP? 2 Silver Lances, I think, kill Shauna. Because they have cap strength. They also have Death Blow. So they hit like Shauna for like 25 of a Silver Lance. The aggressive staffers are vanilla. They're there in vanilla as well. He has a sleep staff, right? Silence. Surely there's a sleep staff. Either way, we need to kill Wyverns. How do we do it against the Lord? 46, not a kill. What if we did some chip? Because we want Cecilia to get kills for Gale Force. So she can kill one. Bonk. And then I guess she doesn't need to get another kill, because as far as I know, Gale Force is once a turn, right? Does this chain? Can you chain this? Can she just do this multiple times? Let's find out. Let's kill the other one. Does not chain. This might kill by itself. I don't know if I want to use a green. So maybe we could try and kill up other units for the purpose of getting EXP. Elfin hits a 15. Ray could do a lot of damage. We may set up a kill for Elfin. Yeah, why not? And we can send a green further ahead into the sand. Guaranteed kill. All of the skills make the enemies needlessly complicated. I agree. I find them to be very irritating. Do I send Elena to the left to help get this, like, stupid, like, can we just get the Speedwing, like, right now? Like, Sophia? Clutch it, Speedwing. Lorraine, clutch it, Speedwing. Got one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna dance Lorraine, and she can bring Lauren with her somewhere more useful. Then we can leave Wendy behind to deal with the Brigands, because she is our best, our most defensive unit. And then Sophia can catch up and leave, because she has good movement. We can't Physic now, because we used Clarine for that. So we're going to commit to running away with geese. Wait, I fucked it. We're fucked. I had to physic this turn. I can't get away from the mannequin. Oh wait, 2 tiles. I can run. I can run. And then the wyverns can't hit me because I have Lance Breaker. I do need to get them Shauna safe to a safe place though, unfortunately, because 2 wyverns obliterate her. But I can go behind geese. Like here. And it's okay to fight the other one. It's okay if Wendy fights them too. She's strong. No hand axe though, short spear. Let's let geese fight them. Use a Horn Slayer is fine. You might miss though. They have annoyingly high evasion. I could go with my most accurate weapon against them. They have duelist blows, so they have really good evasion. I want to drop Larum this turn, so I can use her soon. Well, alternatively, just bring her really far. Front line. First of all is Gale Force. We saw him in Chapter 13. Is that silence? Are you silencing a green? Why is that even possible? Why are they attempting to silence a green? What was that? Sleep? Okay. This icon has a no boot icon. Is that still the sleep condition? Yeah, it says sleep 4 turns. Why silencing? Do you think because every unit has a magic stat, any unit can be silenced now? We're not going to question it. I don't know where. Okay, I have a Restore. Cecilia comes with Restore. Or we just. Does she come with all of these items? We picked up the Silent Staff from the random, like, Desert Treasure, but does she just come with the rest of these items? Sheesh. What's Romhack server 72? I don't know what that is. Well, I can restore her this turn. And she could always, like, run off and, like, free range this wyvern before it becomes an issue. And these guys would prefer to use status stabs as opposed to attacking, so that sounds pretty safe to me. Okay. Yeah, Ray's really good in this because shamans get really good skills. I really like Anathema and Hex. Armads is still effective against Okay. So we can Armads capture the Manakete then. I forgot about the effectiveness. Let's abuse that. First off, it's our only way to just even, like, kill this wyvern. We can, its accuracy is really good. I kind of forgot, I didn't mean to capture that guy necessarily. I can release him then for EXP. I'm holding crap on these characters. Well, I could always take it to Roy, that'd be funny. It's a free Silver Lance. Do I care about free Silver? I don't think I care about free Silver Lance. But I actually would consider a capture on this guy. I can go hit him with the Worm Slayer. I need to bring him towards me though. I'm gonna need this physic. I need to have Clearing be nearby. Yeah, I used the Armads to one-shot wyverns in 23, I remember that. Let's bring him towards me, because I know 2 Worm Slayer hits brings him to like 4, and then I could do an Armads capture, because I really want to secure that. Oh yeah, I have Power Staff. I can just move all the time. Either way, bring them towards me. Stay at our current HP, so we can chip next turn. I need to open inventory space, so I'll borrow your Restore Staff temporarily. My favorite character in this game? Wendy. Okay, let's drop Larum just outside enemy range. Before we do that, we're going to torch ahead, to be really sure. We're making forward progress here. Towards the Warp Staff. I guess we gotta remove the silly thing that we get sometimes. Huh! I was just trying not to be in range of that bishop. Because I have 5 res. I kind of, like, stop removing. End your turn, dude. Silly character. Point blank, die. The bishop should prioritize using its, sleep staff. Elfin's getting silenced. Miss. Miss on 5 res? That's embarrassing. That guy sucks at silencing. What's this guy have? Recover. Okay. Now I'm healing Shona here, so that I can, Power Staff. I can go here, I can chip. And then we can go in for the Armad's capture. And get a Firestone for Fae. Infinite use Dragonstone for Fae. Boom. Mine. Then Cecilia has some free inventory space. So we take that. Is Ray still the same color? Do you mean his portrait or his battle sprite? Because he has some new battle sprites, and this portrait has considerably more muted hair color. Vanilla FE6 Ray has like radioactive green hair. They wanted those bright colors to show up well on like a non-backlit GBA screen. This is a Project Ember recolor, I believe, that mutes the colors to make them look better on a PC monitor. And Faye used the Flamestone. Yeah, that's why we had captured it. The battle sprite, I don't know what his druid battle sprite looks in the original, but maybe? It's a good question. I do not have an answer. Let's cure this sleep. If we can survive the Mana Gate, we can maybe run down there and free range out the sleep guy so he doesn't use it a 3rd time. Would that put us in range of this? No, we can probably free range from here and kill him with the Guardian Bow. And we just need to be able to survive 1 hit from the Mana Gate. We have 40 HP, so we'd have to get 1% crit, and I really want this sleep staff dead, so I'm taking a 1% risk right now. I like how I crit, and he survived because he had Miracle. I might actually be able to kill Larum. Just, never mind. About to say, if I crit on the 2nd hit, you'd survive with Miracle, but I crit the 1st hit. Let's just, dance someone to get in range of this guy and, brawl with him. Alina can go forward. And then for killing this Mana Gate, we have options. We have a Worm Slayer on Melody, so that's one that will help. Now Wendy's staying here because she's going to be fighting the reinforcements. I hope they're not too strong, But with an iron sword and her knight aspirant, she's pretty good at Void. We could also have Clarine back her up with a spur speed for more Void and healing if she needs it. Shauna can help when she's done with the silver card. We'll leave Roy here just because he can't go anywhere else. But yeah, Wendy is definitely on deck to help Self. Juniper, I can't confirm that's true, but it's a really good theory because FE8 has a much darker color palette, and my crackpot theory is because of the Game Boy SP. Okay, now I want to send Shauna north to go get the silver card. Which tiles is the silver card on? We really want the silver card. It's demarked here's a corner, and then here's a corner. Okay. You can maybe fight that Silver Sword Mercenary and that mage as well, but not from the tiles that the silver card's in. Capture the Recover Staff for gold. That's funny, I guess? Sure. Ray can get there. He does pretty well. We might not deploy a green after this chapter, so let's just abuse her Guardian Bow and her Acrobat. Like, a green's really good in this chapter because she has Desert Movement, and she has this extremely good bow. Her extremely good nature, I think, wears off once this bow breaks, so let's just use it for while we have it. Does Ray have... He's okay, Rez. Let's keep pushing towards these enemies. I can probably dance Ray and get there this turn. I'm also tempted to dance Sophia. Does she brawl into one of those mages? They only have 12 speed. She has 10. She could actually brawl them. That'd be funny. Do that. That's safe, isn't it? How much damage do they do? 27. She lives. I'm gonna do this for kicks. Just for jokes. Maybe she's good though. Her personal skill is so much better than Ray's. Nihil is gonna be crazy in this game once they're going full skill spam mode. 10 million skills. Keep getting removes. Guess I've moved up. Elfin, for the love of God! I guess he just takes 7 million turns per turn. I don't know how to feel about that. Who wants a dance? Like I could get one tile closer with Lolina? I guess? Question mark? What's your skill? Charisma is 3 tiles of range. I don't think even close. What's your luck stat? 14! How many times did I get that in a row? 4? Oh, he has rightful heir. This character's fucking stupid. Use remove to get the warp? You're correct. I'll go do that. That'll be Elfin's job. Stupid character, honestly. Shouts to Sophia Gaming. Can she attack again without... What's the Eternal Tome? Racing Stance. I don't remember what stance that is. Well, it's a good training tome. Just give her a Flux. She dies to a hit, but we can kill her. Have a mend right here. Then we can dance and have her attack a couple times. Then she can kill this guy. We can also reduce his avoid and stuff by moving forward. Oh, she already has 100% hit rate, right? Yeah. I'm just kind of speeding through stuff because, like, I don't know, I'm not enthused by this chapter's shenanigans. Okay, do we have a guaranteed kill here? Why do I do 14 now? Was Larum, did she buff me because she... Inspiring Tune. Okay. But I was hitting 10s earlier, why am I now hitting a 14 when I was previously hitting 10? What double... What's the math working? I don't get it. Hey look, a level. Her bases are really high for a level 1 unit. Mercenaries can't move very far in the desert, so they don't seem like a big threat to me. Let's get sight. There's a mage, there's a sage. Have Finvolvator, you drop it. The second drop Finvolvator, you have Glacies. Focus, Opportunist, you're dangerous as shit. We'll probably kill him with a green. Well then go give me the Warp Staff. What's your luck, Cecilia? You have 16, you have 14. Go find me the Warp Staff. Warp Staff. We'll keep looking. I capture you. We have to hit him. Wow, okay, lightning actually does nowhere near kill. What if we rally both people? We can do this easier. Let's do 8 damage instead, twice. I think I'll have his life. Now let's hit a capture. The Iron Axe. You guys recover stuff. If I attack from this tile, I can still look for the silver card this turn while also attacking. No good. Keep looking. Wendy's just waiting for reinforcements. I think they spawn next turn. Or right now. Hey! I thought this game removed most of the ambush-style spawns. So that the enemies move on, you know, they don't move on the turn they spawn. Yeah, Roy promotes a lot earlier, promotes after 16 or 16x. So they're still doing ambush spawns? Yeah, this is an ambush spawn. They forgot to remove this ambush spawn. They removed a lot of them, but not this one. I mean, I was camping here because I knew it was coming, but also, like, what? Is it still ambush? How strong are those bosses? Do they have crazy skills? Can Wendy deal with them? Let's go check. You have a bunch of skills. You have... crit... No! Don't give them more crit! Okay, well... Theoretically, at 30 skill, that means that a Berserker would have 45 base crit plus 15 from crit boost 15, so they would have plus 60, they'd have like 60 crit. Then they could have Wrath, then they could have 80 crit, then they could have a killer weapon, then they could have 110 crit. So, you know, up to 110 crit on Berserkers maybe? His chances of killing me are pretty low, but not guaranteed. It would be smarter to play enemy phase him, because I have more speed on enemy phase, so he's less likely to get hit, or less likely to hit me. If he attacks first, it means that he won't be in Wrath range. If I attack him here, I'll put him into Wrath range, and then he'd have a 20% higher crit. So instead I'll kill the hand axe guy and let him enemy phase into me. Silver card. Silver card. Silver card. Good item. Now Shauna can come down and help. You have to be careful about where we move. Here, can I have that? I meant to take the item. Thank you for the recover. Bye. The Clarion can help. Roy, let's just skirt their range. Bring Roy and Geese back down. We have to get Roy to the end at some point, but we can have Shauna fly him there, so I'm not concerned. Okay, look for Warp. Look for Warp. For Warp. We got Warp. Now let's start... Kill it. They're strangely evasive. I guess they have more attack speed when under attack? I don't know. I'll have a good hit rate on them. We can use the rest of our units to help quite shortly, so not a big deal. Let's just do a chip, then we can just dance away, or we just kill. Yeah, we can just dance away. The thing about Green, she's really good in this chapter because she has epic movement. I like her as a character concept in general because there's very little skin tone variety in FEGBA. There's basically a Green, Hawkeye, and Cormag. So it's cool to have a character that looks a little bit different. Bows have access to one range. Snipers have access to one range on enemy phase. They have close counter. Okay. One boss down. They made a Green join at the start of this chapter, which I actually like. I think that's a good change. We got some sort of rally. Because the Green's meant to be the Desert Guardian, so having her join at the start of the chapter actually makes sense narratively. I'm fine with it. And they gave her skills that make her good in this chapter. It's a change I like, actually. People have been asking me if I like anything in this remake, and while I don't like the desert chapter in the remake, because I don't like how characters like Lilina don't have desert movement, and Calf can't pick up items, I do like your Green, at least. The Green works better in this chapter. Cecilia works better too, because she has free move instead of 2. Yeah, I guess Cecilia, Sophia, and the Green. Lorax is not concerned about. Let's just keep fighting. Shauna can come south. We need to get the boots still. The boots are around here. So Shauna's next goal will be to get the boots. And then we can maybe have her fight stuff here and just do some random crap. We also want her to carry Roy. Oh dear. I thought he'd go to the left, like the rest of the Barons. He is going this way, and there is a very real chance that I can rescue. I was thinking there was a very real chance he would just kill Geese right there. Yeah, let's stay here because we know it's demarking the edge of his range. Then we can have Shauna deal with him next turn. Yeah, Lilina doesn't count as a mage, and same with Guinevere, who you get in the last chapter. It's crazy that you get Guinevere the chapter before the desert chapter, and then she doesn't work in the desert chapter, even though she's also a mage. It's sloppy. How much does Sophia do? 19. We can get that higher. We can hit 21. We can also get better accuracy if we just have Ray be adjacent to him to lower accuracy. So we just need to remove another mercenary from this equation. Right. Perfect. Then we're gonna chip this guy up here. Then Melody can fly and finish him off, or Ray will do it. And now we have Lilina, and we can also have Elfin for more accuracy if we need it. Taking one hit from the Manicute's fine. Now we should have a high accuracy, guaranteed. Boom. Okay, and this Manakete will come tap Ray for a lot of damage, but very survivable damage. Really strong, so let's go back to the front line here. Healing is just rally HP. True. Speaking of, Wendy got a new rally skill. We forgot to read what it was. It's probably rally defense or something stupid, though. What else would they give a general? I bet it's just a +4 defense rally. Okay, Wendy Gaming. She is pretty invincible. This is also a really good opportunity to train her sword rank, because iron swords are a pretty terrible weapon in this game because of how much they buffed like lances and axes. So going up to steel swords will make a huge difference. Also, if blades still give double weapon EXP, I'll actually switch to iron blades. The main reason we've been using a steel axe is because I know in vanilla it gives double weapon EXP, and with how much they buffed steel axes, it became a viable weapon. So we can switch to high weapon EXP items. Okay, Shauna needs to bail me out. This Berserker. These are probably hand axe bandits, steel axe, hand axe. Shauna has really high evasion, so she's good. There we go. Big EXP from Shauna, that's good. She has high growths. We have magic and luck. It's well, those are stats, I guess. I wanted like strength defense, but I guess luck is more evasion. I really can't complain about luck on Shauna. Let's check if this is rally defense. Yep, boring. It's gonna be good sometimes, but the problem with rally defense on a general is that they don't give it to themselves. So counterintuitively, the skill is kind of weirdly bad, because Wendy is the character I want to have the most defense. Wendy is the most valuable receiver of rally defense. I guess if I use Faye, this will be really good, because I can give Faye a Firestone for +20, and maybe it stacks. Maybe we can do this +20, and we can also do rally defense, and we can make an invincible character. There's a lot of damage mitigations in this game as well. Lilina removes 2 damage if she's nearby. We can probably stack a lot of defense. Valley Spectrum, that would have been really funny. I kind of want Roy to fight one with the Wind Sword to get some EXP. He's not in danger if it's just one. Okay, who could kill this Manakete? We could maybe get a Sophia kill with the right circumstances. Rally Spectrum for an autism support group, that's kind of funny. How can we can get 2 more damage by having Lilina nearby, but that's like ever so slightly short. And the Guardian Bow would likely kill. We do like a little damage. Death Blow makes her so strong, actually. She's really strong because of Death Blow. Don't see a way to... Can we make Sophia double instead, if we can't make her... We don't have any speed support characters on the side. Shauna and Clarine are elsewhere, and Roy. We don't really have a way to give her... She only... Oh, she needs a lot of speed. You need 16. I don't think this is an opportunity to get a kill on Sophia. Unless... Can't we give damage using Larum? With Inspiriting Tune? That's only 2, and we're near Lilina. It would still be short. Fortunately. Let's give up on that. Let's see if we can kill this guy this turn instead. We can dance after this, and then she'll get 2 more damage, and then she'll kill. And we're still getting God, my fucking temp spam call today, because they're just trying to... These insurance scams are crazy. My phone just keeps ringing. I've lost sight of the mage. I'm mildly scared because he has glaciers, and so anyone with low res might get instantly blown up. I want sight on him. do not want this guy to track. Yeah, rally bots are like an interesting unit concept because I kind of like the idea of like units having utility outside of just combat or staff because it encourages you to bring a wider army of units that fulfill different roles. But I don't like the execution of it in this game because instead it like too many auras encourages like a tight death ball formation where you just stack like 5 million boosts onto one unit. And then it's like these weird death ball hyper carries that are clunky to move across the map and really strong. And it's just like a difficult way to use units, and there's so many auras and rallies in this game. They're all over the place. The Sophia kill. Both defenses. She has excellent defensive growths. Wait a second! Aren't those kind of high? $50-50. Y'all, let's go look at Wendy real quick. Because Wendy is a very defensive character, right? Wendy has truly incredible defenses, and her defensive growths are way lower. She had a lot of it for her bases and her promotion, but her growths are way lower. Sophia's defensive growths are crazy. How's she stack up compared to Ray? Much higher. Sophia's growths are much better than Ray's. Ray has HP, but she has way higher defenses. I guess she has worse speed. But we have a speed wing, and she'll get free speed on promotion. And she has Nihil, and she could be tanky. I feel like she has to be better than Ray. Her personal skill is better, and she becomes a tank. Because you could do Nosferatu tanking. Her con is pretty bad. But Flux only weighs 6. In this. Even though Nosferatu is really heavy, but she could have the bulk to pull off Nosferatu tanking, because she can actually cap her defenses, right? This guy got any tricks in this? Or is he a standard hero? We're getting to 5-6 skill enemies. Start reading. Hi! Come on, this is just embarrassing. Really? How many errors have we found in this chapter? We found that Calf can't get loot. Assassins can't get loot. Although it makes more— it's fucked up that Calf can't do it because she's a rogue. This guy has 2 skills. Lena doesn't have desert movement. Guinevere does not have desert movement. There's just so many outright errors in this chapter. There are people who have played this game through, like, to the end. They not, like, post, like, bug reports? How has this game been out for this long like this? He's just that chill. True, he's double patient. What's this? Soul. Okay, well, he's boring. He has 28 skill for some reason. But he's kind of boring. He's kind of weak. He's really weak. Wait, he's weak as shit! This is a magic weapon! He has 22 strength he can't use. Isn't he just a pushover? Can he even damage Lelena? No! What's with this guy? Doesn't he suck? Why is he bad? The patient stack? I don't know, maybe. Not like I care, I can just let him attack me, right? Strong Riposte does 3 damage, but once again I have to attack him. And even with the free damage from Strong Riposte, isn't that still only 24 magical damage? want to train Roy. But they have such high speed, it's hard to train Roy. But he can just, like, go on them over 2 turns. They're pretty inaccurate. Surprised at how inaccurate they are. Wow. I guess there's, like, no real leadership stars in this map. Last map had, like, 11 leadership stars for the first couple turns. The difference in enemy accuracy is insane based on whether they have leadership stars or not. We literally had plus 55 accuracy on enemies in the last chapter until Zephiel went away. They hit Geese through his Lancebreaker. But this chapter ended up being strangely easy because they have no leadership stars, so they can't hit us anymore. Like, we've been crushing through this chapter. Like, I complained about the low quality of life in the chapter because I had to get the Desert Treasure through RNG, and I had, like, certain units can't move in the desert, but outside of that, hasn't this been kind of easy? The units, like, are really easy to deal with. Like, the boss is really weak, and these guys have no leadership stars. We can train Roy on them. What turn is it? I don't know. 9? 8, 10? So if they all have hand axes and such, let's just bring them over to Roy. They can't even hurt Roy. The bosses are dead. The threat's over. Let's do some Roy training. We have time to fly him to the objective. We can kill some guys and then just fly him over there. It's easier, yeah, but it's like easier, but it pisses me off. I'm just gonna free range out this mage because he has a proc skill. He's really irritating. And let's start chipping down this guy. Let's get an accuracy down on him, and then we can follow up with Lilina. Let's hit him hard. Oh, there's 2 heroes. We're killing Edge too. For some reason I thought there was less. I can always like do this, then I can like run away. And I can get out of range. And I can also dance after. Can't let them come towards me here. Oh, the Silver Blade wasn't even looking for. Right, I need to get the boots still because Bashana was helping kill the boss. But now that the boss is dead, Roy can safely fight stuff. I'll leave Roy here to get a little EXP and I'll come back and grab him. Let's try and get these boots in the meantime. I have a few characters to spare to look for the boots. Does every have a PRF? No. But a lot of them do. They're copy-paste from Ember or from like Fire Emblem Heroes, typically. I'm told that Cecilia's study, Tome of Order, is... The reason it's Triangle Adept is because it doesn't Fire Emblem Heroes. I mean, let's just Google this, let's confirm. Cecilia, Fire Emblem Heroes. Let's click on the first one, because I don't know how many Cecilias there are. And the first one has Tome of Order, so let's read what it does. Tome of Order. Effective against flying foes, and it has Weapon Triangle. Oh, it gives you Weapon Triangle advantage against colorless foes, which they couldn't pour over as a mechanic. So instead they gave it Triangle Adept. The thing is, this is such a wacky thing, because enemy light mages are really, really rare. When do you need Triangle Adept on this thing? Its hit rate is also excellent. Like, why do you need double Weapon Triangle against light mages? Doesn't this hurt you more than it helps you, because it hurts you against dark mages? When is this good? Is it for trying to dodge Shank Purge in like chapter 20? Yeah? Like, what's the deal? I guess it's good against this guy. I think they may have done that to make it good against the light magic, the light brand of this boss, maybe. Like, maybe that's the play. Get Elfin nearby. Can I set up I already have 18 accuracy on that guy. Yeah, Cecilia was gale forcing down wyverns earlier. I heard, like, the remove, like, thing play, but he didn't get another turn. Interesting. Magic defense. She's never gained speed, but like we can compensate with speed wing and with promotion stuff later, and she has a lot of levels to gain still. Wow! That was the world's crappiest level up. Just luck? Just luck means I missed 5 other coin flips and speed. Just luck is a spectacularly bad level up on her. Jesus Christ. That's a shockingly bad level up. I wanna go shopping, by the way. I can buy wind swords. Those are good on Roy and such. And these enemies still can't hit Roy, right? Some of them can with the steel axes. Play. I'm surprised. Are these more accurate than the hand axe ones? I guess they have higher skill. You were fighting on 6 skill earlier. They probably still miss, though. It's very, extremely slightly possible to lose Roy here. But I have, if he gets hit, I'll use the physics staff. How about that? I think his chance of getting hit a bunch more is really low. Their hit rates are pretty terrible. I'll get rid of these nuisance hand axe guys. We don't have time for Roy to fight literally all of these, because we have to fly him to the objective at some point. Before we run out of turns, so I can fight some of them with Wendy. Now I'm still looking for hidden treasure. No, I'm bringing up my map to remind me which tiles the boots are on. I think that it's... So, to the right of these three. Sean is in the corner of it right now then. Boots, boots, boots. I use a torch staff to try and give myself more opportunities to find the, there we go, we found them immediately. Yeah, we have another turn! Well, I can turn around to go support Roy, if Roy needs support, for any reason. I can rally his speed. That would give me, excellent dodge rates. There we go. Perfect. Boots to Larum, yeah, that's an excellent idea. Boots on Dancer is like a universally good decision, and Larum's really, really busted in this. Dancers are already good, but she gets crazy skills. Roy training, Roy training! Look at him go! And the rally speed is doubling. Get him all ready for his promotion. I should have given him a weapon besides the rapier. Don't know why I grabbed that out of Convoy. Oh well. That's alright, we'll grab another weapon at the end of turn. Maybe I'll switch to the Wind Sword if it's a bunch of hand axe guys like this. Especially because we can buy Wind Swords. We'll just use that. What happened over there? What was that? Was something moving in the fog? That's unnerving. So can this guy hurt me? No. Epic enemy. Truly epic enemy. That was a lot easier than my no damage taken run. Hey, speed. Strength for Wolf Beetle memes. There we go. We could maybe drag these for some more Sophia training. We could, like, get one to come over here towards this tree. Just one would fight. The rest are out of range right now. I gotta finish him off. Bring over some support. I want someone to do shopping too, but I'll find someone to do that role soon. I guess I can, you know what? Go shopping right now, I'm curious. Silver Blades. Short spears are good, but we can buy them on the world map. Come on! Isn't this a little expensive? Compared to the Shining Bow, too, the Shining Bow does 4 more damage and it's more accurate for the same weight. And this costs 8k? Yeah, I have the silver card on Shauna. Or it's in Convoy right now. Well, I'm not buying that, it's expensive. Shining Bow's Fury uses? Yeah, it does, but not that many fewer, right? Oh, Air Caliber's finally back in the game. This thing's been missing until now. It's lightweight, which is good. We could definitely buy one of those. I like that it's lightweight. What turn is it? 13. I was gonna use my own wind sword to fight these hand axe guys for raw EXP, but knowing how expensive they are is fucked. They're still pretty good, like I'll still probably get another one, but goddamn. Hey, we saved a use of our, you know, that weapon costs 400 per use to swing, so make some good use of it, Roy. Jesus Christ. Going out of the way because she did her rally this turn. When Roy cleans up his enemies, we'll bring him and the silver card up north, and yeah, we'll get this guiding ring. We did miss it. I'll just gotta get some XP over here real quick. But I will not forget the guiding ring. What's these 7% crits, Roy? So far, would you prefer this over vanilla? No. I think there's too many poorly made aspects to it that don't meet the quality standard of a standard Fire Emblem release. There's too many like downgrades in terms of like writing, visuals, story, and gameplay in certain aspects that are just clumsy, and I don't think that that makes the game better. And I think those, to me, outweigh the things that they added that I do like, because there's not that many things they added that I particularly am in love with. There are things that are cool. I like getting Agree in this chapter. She's the Desert Guardian, you get her this chapter, she helps out, she's relevant. And Acrobat's actually a really cool skill for her to have, she can move in the desert. Agree's like one of the few cases where I really like them changing around a character and giving them a personal skill that really mattered. A lot of the personal skills I don't care about, or they're just like kind of afterthoughts or oversights, or in 2 cases literally do not work. Astolfo and Lot have completely non-functional skills. They just don't work, they're bugged, and they haven't been replaced. Yeah, they're split promotions. But so far I haven't felt like the split promotions have really improved the gameplay for me. The only different split promotion I've really taken, I guess I did Warrior Geese because they did Lancebreaker, and I thought that was better than Berserker. We now know that Berserker gets Critical Force, a skill that makes your crit calculate on 1.5 times skill instead of 0.5. So Berserker Geese would have been like an absolute crit monster, but I still like Lancebreaker for fighting enemies and capture consistency. Astolfo's skill doubles effective damage, except it doesn't because it doesn't work. So it just pretends to do that and then nothing happens. Okay, we're bringing Roy over. Journey to the East. Though he can do shopping, he has the silver card. We still need to get the guiding ring. We want to buy another wind sword for him. Nice, we have a kill. I should have made that guarantee by bringing over accuracy support like Elfin. That was greedy, but I had a dance. No, I didn't even have a dance in range. That was just sloppy. Speed! 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 Okay, getting speed was great. Is this mage charging me? I feel like it wasn't there earlier. He's charging me, I'll just let him. Does he have air caliber? Does. Okay, well, let's get some people nearby to help Sophia brawl that mage and get a level up. Remove! Okay, I guess she can do it this turn. Because we're gonna dance her onto that forest. What's his speed? 11. What we call not high. Let's give her a regular flux at some point too. I've just been using the Eternal Tome because it's good for... Still haven't figured out what Bracing Stance does. I think it's like regular defense. It makes sense that she'd have a defensive weapon because her own defenses are really high, but I value the high might, high accuracy, and low weight for training her more than I value saving it for later. I think just making it easy to train her is more valuable. Let's get some characters that give boost by being nearby. Give her excellent accuracy. More numbers. I think Astolfo's skill, having doubled effective damage, was meant to be like an assassin-themed skill, where they can, you know, get the one-shot with the right weapon. Def and Res. Yeah, that's a really good tome for her then, because she has enormous defense and Res. But right now I care about its offensive power more because she's a very low-level character, and it's helping her kill. But I can get her a regular flux. I can trade her one this turn. Why? Are there like hard mode brigands that spawn like in the corners? I'm not used to that because I played like normal mode when I played this from my no damage taken run. Either way, we don't have infinite turns left, but we're quickly getting there. Let's give you a regular flux to use. The regular flux does kill. Why do I do 12 here? But if I walk forward, I do 8. What am I getting out of range of? What's that extra 4 damage from right now? Is it Opportunist? No, I don't have Opportunist. Who's giving me... You have Opportunist, but shouldn't... Where's all that damage coming from? Elena gives 2 damage within 2 tiles, so she shouldn't leave. I actually can't tell where that damage is coming from. I've lost track of my damage. Right now I have 13 magic, and Flux has 7, so I should have 20 attack plus 2 from Lilina, so I should have 22. Where is this 26 coming from? It's not represented in a boost right now. Does someone have... Do you have, like, Drive Magic? No, you don't. Who's... Is it Malefic Aura? No, that's enemies. So Malefic Aura isn't active right now. Elfin doesn't have a damage skill. Larum, what do you have? No, you... Oh, it's Charm. That's 2 more. That's 2 of it. Okay. I don't... We're getting 4 extra, because when we move away from Larum, we lose 4 damage. So... I still don't completely get it. I'm no longer able to do the mental math on all the skills, I guess. There's just too many of them to keep track of. Both defenses. Yeah, maybe Sophia's gonna be a god unit. Let's draw out another... Let's try and kill these guys quickly, because we need to go grab the guiding ring of her before the chapter's over. So while we're doing stuff, let's have Roy go shopping faster. And then if there's brigands attacking from the back, Shauna can fight them with her sword. Too many effects to keep track of, another Fae reference, so true. Number of random reinforcements is pretty high. Let's get some sight just so we can see the other mercenary, because I want to draw him out as well. Oh wow, he doesn't go very far. We do, on our turn, like 25, because we won't have Death Blow. Okay, come this way. Flux skills, which is nice. We don't have to use the Ancient Tome or anything. We're near Elfin, we have higher accuracy. Flux doesn't kill from there. Why doesn't Flux kill from there? Is Elena double dipping her damage? I get +4 damage from Lilina. If I leave Lilina, I do a 13. If I'm near Lilina, I do 17. Why is that? Why is this giving me an extra 2 damage? I can't understand the math. Like, the difference between being close or far away from Lilina is changing our damage by 4, which doesn't seem right. 17 here, then you go far away and it's 13. Is Cecilia somehow causing damage? She doesn't have any damage aura skills. It shouldn't be working like that. But if I move Cecilia close, will something change? I'm trying to figure out where this extra damage is coming from. It's still 13, it's just Lilina? Why is Lilina giving me 4 damage? Sophia's going to hard carry. Her defensive growths are coin flips, so her defenses will go really high. We have the silver card on us right now. Okay, let's buy the world's most expensive wind sword. It usually costs 8,000. I want one anyway because it's a magical weapon. It has a lot of uses. Do I care about blades? They're pretty inaccurate. I don't like them. I'll go buy Air Caliber as well. Now, I know that there's a brigand coming up near me, so I can kill it wherever it is. We'll find it soon. Okay, chip it for me. 5% crit. That's no less Sophia EXP. We have to turn around to have Sophia get that guiding ring soon anyway. We're low on time. But she hit level 7 so far, so we're making good progress. She was easy to train. We can probably dance her over and have her kill this guy this turn and also get the guiding ring. That sounds like it's a good use of time. We just need a way to chip him without killing. Because we can only attack once with Sophia. And there's no world where she's getting doubled. She only has 11 speed. How much speed can we give her? We could rally on 2 from Roy and 4 from Shauna. She'd have 17? No, you need 20. We can't get 20 without Clarine. So we need chip damage then. I don't think I can get much chip damage without just killing. Can Roy do it without killing? What about one hit with the wind sword? Well, if he kills, it's Roy EXP. Now it's going to be EXP for our funny druid. Not bad, getting speed. Sophia can run in and finish off now. Get the guiding ring in the same swoop, I think. Level 8. Easy to train. I'll take any level up that has more defenses. Her speed's low, but if her defenses are insane, I don't care. I want her defenses to go as high as possible. I want them to keep going up. We can end the chapter now. We could have Roy, like, shop and buy an Air Caliber, and then dance him, and then just be done. I wouldn't mind being done now. I would not mind being finished. I was hoping that Melody there would have 31 HP, so she would have had 31 out of 43, and I could have pointed and laughed, and so I pointed at the funny number. So is Torch Staff always D rank? I thought this was C rank in FE6. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought utility staves were C rank. I know barriers C rank. But I guess Torch must have been D the whole time. I'm smelling Sophia kill moments while Roy goes shopping. What turn is it? Do we have... If it's turn 18, I can wait one more turn, right? It's 18. So Roy could go shopping this turn, and then we could, have him seize next turn. Let's buy an Air Caliber for Lilina. Seems like a good weapon. We're gonna need more fluxes, so buy one of those. Divines... No one's really using them. Clarine could use them. What's her light rank? Well, we can always take it off of Guinevere, who we're not using. Shines are much cheaper. We don't really have a lightning. We could just buy a shine as a generic light tome, because the divine might weigh Clarine down by 1 point. I didn't check her con. Crazy that you can just buy torches and restores and just spam them. I'll buy one for the road. I'm low on men's staves too, and I'm going into 14x. About that many healing staves, I think, so there we go. Just buy a crap ton. We have 4 pure waters. I have no reason to buy pure water for any reason. New chip. About killing. Thank you. Big bonk. A lot of these guys. Let's have more than I expected. We can always go into Shana and like body block some of them. Especially if they only have melee weapons. Because right now the issue is that they can the desert, but we can block them off to the right. Kill this guy. Yeah, the guidance are less warp skippable because they like spawn like ghosts of the legendary heroes to fight you with a legendary weapon. Except not in 12x because Durbin showed up, but he didn't show up and we just seized. Like he just appeared in the cutscene but wasn't on the throne. There was like a little ant on the throne who didn't actually fight us. We can improve our hit rates by bringing in other people. Alright, got some more of these. And now we have a anathema on this guy. That's Life Taker if you wondered what the animation was. Now we have a good hit rate. Darbaint. Now, can we kill this? Can we fight this guy without killing him? Probably not. Probably not. I don't see a way to get Sophia this kill very easily. Unless I just had her run in and hit it, and then he can just like hit Sophia and that's fine, right? I don't mind. Sophia can take a poison axe to the face. She's a big girl. She has HP, she has defenses. Oh, come on. That's what we trained you for? But she only takes... She gets doubled, but the accuracy is terrible, and... We can use the Eternal Tome, so we'll have more defense, too. Just in case there's some calculation of the numbers I lose track of that makes her take more damage than expected. We got speed, we got res, we got magic, we're cooking everything. Give her more numerical punch by having Lita nearby for inspiration. And we'll seize the chapter and next turn. Okay, this is our last turn. We're low on time. Anyone you don't double? There we go. Now can we apply chip to another one? Double. Okay, we can kill 2 of Sophia if it dance then. I was just looking for ways to chip without doubling. Maximize our Sophia kill power. She's been so easy to train. It's like Wendy all over again. I mean, she started level 1. It's technically a bad level up, but like, I guess it's a defense, at least. Arm got everything. We're already at B rank Dark, which is interesting. I guess it just goes up really easily. Get an Elfin kill. We have an opportunity. B rank Light. Alright, I just found a bunch of random hits just for kicks in the chapter. I got the guiding ring, don't worry. It was on the same turn we attacked a brigand when we were bringing Sophia back to the middle. We got the guiding ring event. It was there. She was like, "Oh, something glittering in the sand." We have it. Me when I can sense it. Does she work like a Geiger counter? Does she like do legendary weapons give off radiation? What kind of like sense does she have that makes her know that legendary weapons are there? Does she get like updates? Like she gets like a notification? Like, Forblaze is 88 meters away. Is it like AirTag? Does she have like a GPS tracker? Yeah, like weapon growths are slow in FE6 since the game is really long and the enemy quantity is really dense. But it's so easy to get weapon ranks in this game. Whoa, hey, look, FE7. There's so much like retroactive, like FE7 was the sequel writing that's been inserted into this. FE6 staff growth is cringe, yeah. Mostly for characters that start with low staff rank. It's like fine for Sol, he gets away with it because he gets a lot on promotion. But it's rough on, mostly it just makes Ellen kind of bad. So, normally this is a chapter I hate, because of the sinking water, and I typically prefer to warp skip this. But once we kill Oats, then there's gonna be the ghost of, I don't know, it's like the ghost of, who's the Forblaze legendary hero? It's Athos himself, right? Surely you wouldn't have to fight the spirit of Athos. Hold on. I'm gonna get something really quick. Not in the ROM or anything. I just don't remember there being chests here. There aren't chests here. Did they add a bunch of like please don't warp skip treasure? There's 3 chests. Yeah, these are all new. Those weren't there before. I guess there's loot now. You can deploy more units in the temple than in the open desert. Technically less, because the desert did give us Sophia, Agree, and Cecilia, so we had 13 units. Do I care? Depends on what's in those boxes. Mostly, right? Let's give Lauren boots. Dancer boots are really a bad idea. We have another body ring. It might go to Geese for capture bot purposes. Because you need higher con to capture. I'm not sure Geese can capture every single enemy in the game right now. Enemy warriors might have higher con. We'll hold on to it, but like, let's look at Berserkers, for example. They have 14 con. I don't think Geese can capture them. 29 strength. Okay. I mean, I can check the ROM for this game, of course, if I wanted to see what's in the chest, to see if I want to try and skip the chapter or not. Let me promote Sophia already? I was gonna level her up to get a bunch of like defenses. Running her at 10 is gonna really drastically reduce the EXP gain we're currently getting. We can squeeze a lot of stats out of her, can't we? The chest contains a Brave Axe, a Purge, and a Luna. We already have a Brave Axe we're barely using. Is this the FE8 Luna? Yeah, it's the 50 hit FE8 Luna. So it's a little tricky to use, but it might be good. It might still be good. Because you can reduce enemy dodge a lot in this game and increase your hit rate a lot. Like, if a shaman's nearby, they can hit like 25 of that dodge. Elfin gives plus 10 hit rate too. There's also always supports. We even have open supports for Sophia. We didn't think we were going to use her. Until she showed up and she looks extremely good. Who's Sophia's support? Maybe she can support Faye. How about Sophia Faye? Yeah, we can do that. Sophia also supports with Ray. And and Nime, all the dark magic users. I wonder how Nime is in this. Maybe Faye and Sophia will be good. That's what I was thinking, Kumar. Sophia with Nihil and high defenses can probably take a hit from any of the late game bosses even if they have 20 skills. And then she could just use Luna, it doesn't matter how much defense they have, right? Isn't like Luna, Sophia, Nihil maybe really good? I think that's really good. Maybe we want Luna. And for the hit rate, we have hit rate, we have Hex, we have Anathema. Sophia's support affinity gives hit rate. It's dark. Who else does she support that would give hit rate? Does Faye give hit rate? I think Light gives... Light gives it. Yeah, Light gives hit rate. If she supported Faye, that'd be hit rate. Where's Luna? In a chest in this chapter. It's on the right, top right. So we actually have to play the chapter if we want it. It's all the way over here. Are there still... Oh boy! Bolting mages with proc skills, and opportunist for stronger boltings, and focus for critical boltings. Can we silence staff this guy? Maybe we can silence him with Lilina. We could also maybe find a way to sneak, once we get these archers out of the way, could we just like sneak to the center platform? Or maybe we can get there early. If we got Shauna to fly across the water and kill this guy and just like go on like a mage killing quest. Eclipses, that's from and another thing. Oh, he has more skill. Duelist Blow for his bolting, of course. Seal Magic. His 27 magic. And a Glacius proc will give him 18 more. And he has Opportunist. So we're looking at 31 plus 18, 49 plus 12. 61 damage bolting. With a crit rate? 61 damage bolting with a crit rate? Come on. Maybe we warp... Do we just like turn 1 warp Shauna in and like kill this bolting guy like immediately? It's a shame there's an archer there. But you could kill him at 2 range with the short spear. You can't warp skip the entire chapter very easily because in all the Gaiden chapters there's like a second boss when you kill the first one. And I also want this Luna, because I think it'll be busted for Sophia with Nihil late game boss killing. I want to hit stuff with like a 30 magic Luna. Okay, well let's at least determine who we're deploying. Because obviously we need a box opener, and that's Astolfo. Let's grab our classic strong combat units. We don't need torch stabs anymore, so let's put those away and bring like maybe barrier would be good. Maybe barrier is good here. Let's bring barrier. I just have a feeling that barrier might be useful. What other? Well, here's warp. Let's grab warp. Although our warper would be Lilina. Lilina can even hold the studied tome to warp harder. So take the warp. You have a higher magic. Thorin can find another utility staff to hold if she needs to really use any of these. We don't have like a rescue or anything. There's no need for restore. There are leadership stars, yeah. Let's shine. Compare the lightning. What's your con? 6 con. Oh, she can use divine. What's your magic rate? She can't use divine, so we can use shine the train for divine and then swap to that. That sounds good. I guess I could just hold fortify, and for some ungodly reason, if I need the fortify, I should just hold restore as like a general purpose so I don't forget it later. It might be possible to survive a Glacius bolting, though, on a character like Lilina, who has 26 res, or a character like Wendy, who has 23 res when she gets attacked. I think that's the thing, I can just survive Glacius boltings. I'm actually not that concerned about it. At least she's crit bolting, of course, causes me to disintegrate into a fine dust, never to be recovered. So we got a lot of new characters, we don't want to use them all, right? I think a green kind of... We got good use out of the Guardian Bow and her Acrobat, we don't need her anymore. It's not like Acrobat lets her swim. We'll probably keep using Merity just because of Flyer utility right now. Sorry, Melody in this translation. We just want the Flyer utility at the moment, and she can do backup combat. Capture Bot. Probably similar deploy to last chapter, minus the green, then. I guess I'm leaving Cecilia at home. Do I want to use Cecilia? The thing is, while her Gale Force is broken, you can fix her magic stat with Spirit Dusts. Her speed is an issue. It's really hard to double in this game. It's really, really hard to double here. You need, like, skills that help you double. Like, you need Drive Speed, Rally Speed, Spur Speed. Cecilia can't double, like, tons of unpromoted enemies. So it's hard to make use of Gale Force if she can't kill. And she can't go on a rampage of Gale Force if she has to stand next to my units to get speed buffs. So I don't think I need to use her. I think she's just okay. Maybe Mage General gets broken skills or something, like maybe at level 5 she gets some truly insane skill. Because we're trying to decide if we're dropping her right now, I think it's worthwhile to spoil ourselves on what her skills are if we otherwise would not see them. So let me go check the class skills, because every single Mage General skill would be a Cecilia unique skill, presumably. She gets, at level 5, sorry, accidentally scrolled, Staff Savant, increases maximum range of staves. At level 15, Tome Range, maximum range of tomes is increased. So Cecilia gets good skills, but despite her stats being much higher, stats are so inflated in this that like these stats are managed to be mediocre again, even with the buffs. Like her base speed is good, but you would need like speed wings to try and actually like consistently double to make use of Gale Force. Yeah, no, I wish enemies had 5 less speed as well. Enemies are just too fast in this. I think all of the speed boosting skills should be removed, and then the enemy speed should be crushed. Because, as is, far too often we're relying on, like, Shauna Roy. Like, we used to rely on Saul a lot when we were deploying him for speed, when that was absolutely critical early on. He has drive speed. There's just too many characters that just needed help with speed. Like, Astolfo regularly he can't double. This character just doesn't double. Our Thief just does not double. He only has okay speed, and that's not enough. He's here because he's extremely bulky. He has just extremely good bulk. But no, he's not fast. He needs speed support. It's wild. His magic's not supposed to be that high, but we gave him 5 Spirit Dusts, so, you know. I'm not feeling Cecilia. I think I'll just leave her at home. I'll take her stuff. Thank you. How about that Silent Staff? We might use it this chapter, so let's hold it. We might use this. Instead of Warp, we could maybe silence mages, if we can hit them. But we might Warp as well. You don't need Torch. Let's give you a Mend and a Flux. Cool, done. You can take Lightning to use a weaker tome. Oh, you can use Divine. But we'll use Virtuous Light if we need a strong tome. Is that everything we want to do? Probably. Now we need a plan. We might actually try and full clear the chapter to get the loot, maybe. Oh, why not? Also, this could be a pretty safe place to get Sophia EXP. We could also, like, finish, like, Roy's level 20 and then wait for his promotion, because it's, like, axe enemies. On Throne, staff effects only last 1 turn. Cool! At least we have 1 saving grace, and that they changed this range to be accurate. It is a truly gargantuan pet peeve of mine that you can't tell what the bolting ranges are on bosses in vanilla because they pretend that they move even when they don't. So this is fixed. For the love of God, they fixed this. I am so glad they fixed this. Because we can work around his bolting range for a while. The other guy is more annoying because he's more displaced from center. And he can hit both the left and this lower section. But I think we can deal with stuff for the moment. I guess we're playing this chapter for real. We're gonna do it honest style. Let's figure out a deploy then. Did we use the Swift Soul on... yeah, we used it on Larum. If you silence on player phase, he heals immediately. Cool! What other stat boosters do we have? The Speedwing might go on Sophia. I feel like she's so good, I want to commit the Speedwing to her. Because the rest of her stats are high. Like, every other stat is going to be good. Then with Speedwing and Druid promotion, she can have speed as well. Yeah, I've been looking at GeeseCon. We'll let him capture anything. He could also use a Brave Axe without being slowed down. So we could give him a Brave Axe. I kinda like that. I kinda want to do GeeseCon for capture purposes. Then when we don't need to use our mads, we can use it. We're gonna get another Brave Axe this chapter, so we can kind of freely use Brave Axes as standard weapons and not give a shit. We'll grab axes as well. We'll upgrade his inventory and just use good weapons to kill stuff. Because his stats are just, they're okay. They're not exceptional. They're fine. They're just like, he's here because he has capture and he has good skills. Capture and Lancebreaker are excellent skills, but otherwise he doesn't have the stats to go crazy. I can upgrade to a Steel Sword or an Iron Blade or something. Ooh, Owl's Sword. Let's use this. Let's use Owl's Sword. I don't use that Gant Lance that often. I'll pick up the Shauna. I haven't been using very many lances on Monday, so that could be Shauna's weapon. I think we're cooking now. We're good to go. What's my formation? What do I want in front in this mess? Leader Wendy sounds good. Leader Shauna sounds good. I've stopped thinking about the formation, I'm done. Okay, what can we do immediately without worrying about these? I can fight the Devil X guy turn 1 in the water without... Why is his hit rate 152? I guess Devil X has 100 hit, and he has 24 skill? Sheesh. Okay. I was thinking that I could fight him with Shauna, but like maybe he just kills me if I do that. Although his crit rate isn't that high, and we could get crit evade of Roy? Are we close enough to do that? Yeah, we are. I can like stand here, get a support. If we get crit by a Devil Axe on turn 1, I think it's just funny. I'll turn on the animation for it. These are not the Project Ember enemies only last through chapter 8, so no, there's no Great Knight. They only do that for a little bit. Okay, so let's just be very careful about the tiles that they line up with. Go into the middle path. Could have Melody carry someone with lower movement. Like, Lilina's kind of behind right now, so... Why'd they change the music? Because so much music is from FE8, because FE8 and FE6 have different sound fonts. So I don't think that all the music is one-to-one ports or something like that. So we're getting this, like, generic FE8 song, which doesn't really suit the chapter. The chapter this bothered me the most in was 4 and 13. I thought the music was really bad. Here is one tile out of bolting. It's okay to lead this. This is FE7 right now? Okay, sure. I guess FE7 and FE8 have the same sound font, so they can do what they want. Can I do like a take-give? Move Lilina forward further? Oh, I can't do a give. I was wondering. I know you can take drop, I just misremembered and thought you could take give. 50 accuracy double axe on like a super fast, super high lock speed peg. That's wacky. That's just what I wanted to see happen. If this guy would hit me or not. His crit rate went to 0 though, because I have so much luck and I have Roy nearby. Okay, let's just skip for this movement. It's so slow. Love of God, make it go faster. Okay. Merity is sunk into the water. Oh no. Dang. Darn. I can just move not into the water. These guys also have melee weapons. I guess Shauna can hold them off pretty effectively. Wendy could also just Juggernaut into these guys without really a care in the world and be able to handle them. I might dance her and just have her go sicko mode. Like, pick one off. Or I could also just try and kill a lot. Oh, wow. How unbelievably fast these guys are. 20 speed with, Pursuit. Need rally speed to deal with them. Oh my god. I'll just rally, like, every 1 speed. And then let the Devil X guy attack someone else. I can also rally Wendy's speed. That might be good. Rally Sophia's, I don't know if that does anything though. But it means I could be aggressive and like attack really hard. Like I could pick off the I can't do as much as I like actually. But I could actually maybe have like combine Merity and Sophia kill this guy. I could run Clarine in and like kill the archer at point blank, then I could dance Wendy and kill another guy, be really aggressive, you have to move fast. I like that play. Playing fast is like really good in this chapter. And then I can also apply Anathema onto these chuckles. These chuckle fucks. And I'll take that level. We can storm downwards and just keep fighting really aggressively. We'll get Wendy there, we'll dance her. I'll dance from a little far back, so I'm not... Oh wait, let's dance from here, because I just almost move into bolting range. Sophia has a bolting range right now. I've made an error. I've made a substantial error. Is that an error I can fix? I also needed to kill units this turn so they wouldn't, you know, annihilate me. I really wanted the silver bow guy dead because he has a adept. Does Sophia die to bolting? No. She dies to Glacies, I think. What's the chance of Glacies? 18% to add 16 damage. Threaten 50, threaten 54 because of Opportunist. Threatens 38 without Opportunist, right? So I live that 38. Glacies kills me. Maybe we just get to see if Glacies kills us or not, and then we get to have the wonderful experience of seeing if we die to it or if we survive. I'm going to hope that I don't get hit by Glacies, Unbelievable decision making by the Romhack offer here to give Siege Tome guys proc skills. It's truly transcendent decision making. Or are we still dead because this guy's a hand axe? No, okay, I killed the right one. So only the bolting tome reached me. But there's still, you know, a bolting tome coming for me. Let's see what happens! Oh, I accidentally moved a Stolfo into boss range. That was like just a complete like oversight at the very end of the turn. I hate boltings. Waiting for Glacies to see if it kills me or not. Here it comes! we're alive. Its hit rate was actually terrible. I guess we have weapon triangle advantage. I have everyone on this just narrow bridge desperately trying to escape the Water Temple hell. Run for it! Sophia is still getting mountains of experience here at very minimal effort. I'll just keep dancing her to get her additional points of experience. Make her strong. Oh, we got remove, so we can actually set up both of these kills for her maybe. If Melody could like reach the other guy and chip. Melody has ended up being like weirdly useful as a Jagan. She can fly and she can brawl with single hits. And that's been giving us the countless opportunities to give Sophia kill after kill. Speed too. Speed, buff, defense, magic, that's everything we could ask for. That was a truly fantastic level. So we've gained speed 3 times in 11 levels. It's not terrible. That's like kind of like 1 below average, but not even. And the other stats are coming along. We forget to give her the speed wing. Got to give her that. I do an alarm kill too, just because like she gets extremely good skills at higher levels. I should actually take those when they're convenient then. I'll skip the Sophia kill and take the alarm kill because we got remove. I guess I can outrun these pirates. They're kind of inconvenient right now. I can always go back and fight them with other units. I kind of need to deal with this wyvern at some point as well. Crazy how many project units I'm still working on in the mid-game, because like Elfin's also a project that gets really, really good skills at higher levels. He's easy to train. He fights easily. It's just that every time I just keep being interrupted by a new project unit because there's so many of them. I think Elfin gets like Blood Tide or White Tide or something, or maybe it's Lalum that gets White Tide. Either way, they get amazing skills and they're obviously good use units. There's so many mages they try and make you use. Sophia's job is to probably replace Ray, because Sophia's just going to do everything Ray can do and better, with Will and better bulk. Or maybe I'll use both if they're both bulky. It's gonna be way better than Ray, right? She's rapidly approaching Ray's bulk and she's gonna excel past it. Maybe they'll both be good. These shamans are really good units. We'll see who we get later. To be fair, a lot of the time the project units are kind of worth it. I usually don't like taking on too many projects when I play Fire Emblem because you end up splitting yourself really thin, then none of them blossom. But because units have really high bases at level 1 in this game, they don't need that much training to excel. And like, projects like Windy have paid off so unbelievably hard in a really short length of time that I feel like it's fine. Windy had really high base at level 1, Sophia had really high base at level 1, same with Elfin, etc, etc. If the auras stack, it's a clean minus 50 avoid. I didn't even consider that. It's the same effect, so in my head, I just made this default assumption that they didn't stack. What's the consensus here? Do we think they stack or not? If they stack, that's huge. That's actually so much value if they stack. Really, really good if they stack. I'm gonna bring Roy. So he has a chance of getting out of here. Now the platform under Geese is gonna collapse, but then he can run ahead of himself. We can heal and then power staff and keep on going. We can just kind of grab more of this heal EXP, get clearing a level. Gain speed. Thank you. I think we're gonna reach a point in the mid game, like mid to late game, where the game gets really easy for a while. Because the unpromoted enemies, while they do have a lot of stat inflation, the game doesn't promote enemies for a while. Most enemies are unpromoted for a really, really, really long time. I noted that when I was playing Iliad last time that I was still finding mostly unpromoted enemies, and there were promoted enemies peppered in here and there, but these unpromoted guys just won't be able to pose huge threats to me for much longer. They still try, like these guys, you know, they have 20 strength, and these guys have like adept, but I am out stat scaling a lot of these unpromoted enemies. Are the pirates ever gonna catch up to me? They can try. We'll see. I could rally speed for Lilina and Sophia to be able to pick up kills, because now she has 20 speed and she can double a pirate, and Sophia can double an archer. And we can play not too aggressively, unfortunately, but play. You use the wolf beal. No, I can't. I suck at using it. She can use axes, but she's pretty bad at using them. Might have to rescue Lilina, but that's okay if we do that. I don't really mind. I might just, once again dance Sophia for Sophia kill opportunities. Just so juicy. Larum kinda gains every single stab with defense, huh? Can Sophia, like, brawl multiple enemies if she has, like, Nosferatu? Maybe not yet. She'd get doubled, but she'd heal a lot. She'd be pretty accurate, too. We're waiting for a Bolt Axe to show up. We haven't seen one yet. I really wanted to move further forward, but there's a bolting in the way. I'd love to just silence him, honestly. No? This is why I hate the silence staff. It only works against enemies that you can't hit it on. I think it's a really annoying staff. It's so troll. Like, what's the point? Right? Now I have to pull people back and stay away from the bolting for now. Kind of irritating. I certainly have the resources to do that. Wendy's strong into, like, any unit. So she can just grab Lilina for me. I can use, like, high move units to grab other people for me. It's fine, it's just, you know. Oh, Alarm's in danger. This is worse than I thought, actually. That's my fault. I underestimated that longbow. Dang, I wanted Wendy to, like, stop holding someone this turn. I guess I could just let her get doubled. She's super, super sturdy. Well, I can still... Would Elfin die from getting doubled by the longbow if I have him holding someone? Almost certainly. Would he get doubled? Longbow is... You have 10 speed. There's adept too. He's not even losing that much speed. He's only losing 6. I thought we'd get halved. Maybe it's because Clarine's nearby? Either way, I'll take his passenger. Just let Wendy hold someone. Not a big deal. Wendy can get doubled and I really don't care. What do you mean Wendy didn't get doubled? She was holding someone. Crazy. Invincible Wendy, I guess. And now the longbow guy can't even hit Elfin because they body blocked, but because melees move first. That's a consistent AI. I just neglected to remember that it works that way. Oh no, Eclipse anyway. Oh god, they stranded Wendy. Hey, she has a passenger. She can't swim. Wait, hold on. Okay, so Wendy's trapped. We can always take her passenger and leave her there in the water, I guess. That's why I hate this map. Oh, Roy's almost trapped. This Glacier's bolting is making me too scared to, like, move aggressively, too. It's kind of pissing me off. Longbows don't hit Shauna too hard. But this is a silver bow, which does hit Shauna hard. Shauna's pretty bulky into bolting. I think Shauna can survive Glacier's bolting from the main guy, just not Oats. So I think it's actually safe to play Shauna aggressively. You could potentially even kill the archer in the back and just leave her in Glacier's bolting range and not care. So we just need to take care of the other crap here. Sure. Yeah, no, this map wants you to go fast, but it trolls you by making you run into boltings to do so. It's super cursed, actually. I think the platform cycle, yeah. My skill is being reduced because I'm holding someone. Unlucky. Lance River. Guy's so hard to hit. I unironically have Sophia do it because she can lower his accuracy by a crap ton. Or just try with the Sunflower Blade. That's surprisingly good. Now, I'm gonna just eat the longbow hit because I otherwise obliterate this guy, and I'm gonna kill the silver bow with Shauna, and leave Shauna in bolting range because she survives Glacier's bolting at full HP if she even gets hit. Didn't even get hit, so no punish. Unstrand yourself. Oh hey, you got removed. The far right chest can become unreachable on foot for a while. That's really funny. Well, I got this removed, but let's be really careful of that bolting range. Oh, we got remove. I can't even go to the right. It's off. I guess I have to go up. Bolting. Very silly. Stop removing! Who thought this character was a good idea? Why does he just... What? Seriously? I have to like end turn because I literally can't use his turns. I dislike both of them. I don't like either Water Temple chapter. So what if I just bury Shauna and say, I will just survive Glacier's bolting from Oats and just go in there and just fight with the Iron Sword, just fight everything. I guess Killing Edge. Killing Edge might break. A Pressure Sword would be nice, although they'll just throw hand axes at me so I won't actually get that much sword combat in. I kinda want to just fly in there. I'm so sick of shenanigans this chapter. Any buffs I could give her? I can't rally her, Roy or anything. Here, let's, take your person. We can use Lena again, cool. Will Geese be stranded if he turns around to fight this guy? He can barely fight anyway. Ray be stranded, probably. Kills though. But he would probably get stranded. Silly video game. I really just want to fly in there, Shauna. I'm so sick of dealing with crap that everything gets easier if I just can kill them. I could just bury her, she'd have 21 res. How's the Nosferatu guy doing to her? Probably does 10. The barrier do 3, so he'd barely hit us, and then we can kill with the killing edge. Guaranteed. Without, and we'd have good dodging into the axe guys if I was sword equipped. They'd be... they could hit. That's the thing, they can hit. We have to get partially lucky. And what about Oates? He has 106 hit. We probably just dodge. I think we can get away with this. I think we probably just dodge enough things. We have enough layers of help if we barrier. I think I can just go in there and I can fight. Just for the love of God, stop throwing bolting at me. Thank you. Only 10 EXP per promoted unit? He must have been level 1 or something. I guess I'm pretty high level. Gwen's floating like a barrel in the water, yeah. She's just like one of those like floating like what do they call those things that float in the water for like boats to tell them like not to come here? She's one of those things. It's basically a traffic cone. This guy back here is so annoying. Melody can always go pick up stranded people, so I'm tempted to just strand Ray just so I don't get chased down by a wyvern that other people can't reach right now. A buoy! Yeah. Yeah. No, Wendy's a buoy right now. We have power staff, so we can just leave. We can actually try and get this guy to maybe go for not Shauna. I give her let's give them a target. I'll probably just go for Shauna anyway because she's 1 range, but you know. Let's also like maybe try and... How heavy are you? You're 15. Shauna has 13 aid because she used a body ring. Yeah, no, Wendy is not savable. Wendy is permanently stuck there. She's too heavy to move. Cool. Oh yeah, there's these. I forgot about these. We'll let them come towards us, because we can't really reach them right now, on account of the circumstances. And so we are trapped by this eternal prison of going fast and going slow. Also known by professionals as a fast slow. Or a slow fast. Here, you can get dance because you can go pick up. You have 10 aid. Can you rescue Ray? Thank God. Okay, so when Ray gets stranded, Melody can go and fix it. Wendy, at your turn. You're a boat. Do not hit me. What's that 52? What happened to all my evasion I had earlier? If I had like 79 evasion at some point. That bolting was scary accurate. It wouldn't have killed with, it would have been Glacies, and even then, Glacies by itself wouldn't have killed with a barrier, I think. I would have had to get hit by, like, axes on top, or Nosferatu on top of it. Oops. That wouldn't have killed her. She would have survived with 2 HP. It was actually good for me, because I got Laramie XP. And we got a skill. Is that Lily's boys? Yay, more auras! Woo! I love auras! I feel like the guy who made this hack just has a t-shirt and just says I love auras. It actually says I love Fire Emblem Heroes, but... HP luck, okay, whatever. Sure, Shauna. Jeez! Okay. That water be going. Lily's Poise is mostly a damage reduction skill and a pretty substantial one. We can also stack this with like Lilina's damage reduction skill and put 5 damage reduction on any character. But she also has damage gain. So if Laram's next to you, you gain free damage and you take 3 less. Then Alina takes that to +5 in both categories. But Lauren also gets Blood Tide later for like 5 more damage because this character's stupid. To give anyone +10 damage. Anyway, what I'm trying to imply here is that I think a Sophia Luna crit with some buffs can one-shot anything. You don't even need all his buffs because you could also use stuff like Phyllis Might. Although maybe there's a crit ring and you can use that to get Sophia some Luna crits. And not even need Phyllis Might the one-shot crap. Maybe Sophia is the ultimate one-shot character, can kill anything in this game in one hit with Luna. Yeah, the set ring is great, and they're gonna give me the rings. We're probably gonna get a ring. We might get that ring literally after this chapter. Plus, we're gonna give Sophia some crit support, because we're gonna support her with Faye, and that's gonna be 15 crit. What other supports do we have for Sophia? Let's scroll, let's check. Sophia can support Faye, Agreen, Ray, Roy, and Nime. Her only ways to get crit are from Faye and Roy. Unfortunately, Roy has supports. I wish he didn't have that Lena C, but we can at least do like Roy, Faye, 1 rank. Or I mean Roy, Sophia 1 rank is what I meant to say. To get like +20 crit. I don't know. Does also give hit instead of crit. He has 108 hit. Focus gives crit. What happened to our Void? Why is our Void only 55? We're next to Shamans! This guy's shredded. 25 of my Avoid. That's why the Axe units had and Oats had hit rates on me. Because this guy. It was a Void Shred. God, it's scary how enemies have these super nasty skills. Devil Axe guy is hyper accurate, he's coming up on me. I might have to avoid Devil Axe guy for a turn until the Shaman is gone, and I can make things safer. But I can kill the Druid, get rid of the Avoid Shred. Physics Shauna. I can just stay here if I get rid of that guy, right? Might run out of uses. I'll just play it safe. I'll back up slightly, use a physic, get rid of the these nasty skills. Let's try the support, same as in vanilla. So they're good to have. The fact that they exist and they can stack on top of skills is what makes it really broken. The fact that all these various auras, skills, supports, base stats, and various things stack allow you to like reach truly crazy numbers mostly. What speed do these guys have? 16s. Well, I can't rally speed on Sophia or anything this turn, she needs a lot anyway. But rally speed plus Clarine, plus rally speed on Roy. She had like 1 more speed, she could double these guys. Shame I forgot to give her the speed wing at the start of the chapter, like I meant to. Let's do some chip then. How much do we hit for? Flux. We can get Lena nearby and increase our damage real quick. Now we hit for a little bit more. Now we hit for a little bit more. Hit for 23. Some chip. With Virtuous Light. Or just kill it. Why'd the remove sound play, but he didn't actually remove? He doubles. Oh, lightning chip. Now Sophia kill time. Elfin's getting really strong really fast. I got 10 phone calls today from spam callers. It's ridiculous. Wonder how many phone calls I've gotten on stream. Just the spam number every single time. Is Elfin's magic cap 20? I guess you don't need to invest further Spirit Dust into him. His speed cap looks like 30 though. Don't want to stall for the good strand because he has to open chests for me. Use a physic. Make sure Shauna's healthy. Not that. I like how you can silence any single enemy now that everyone has a magic stat. So enemy silence stabs get super like confused about how to play. He covers like all the tiles. This guy's got to go. We've got to kill him with Shauna. We gotta get him out of here. He's so dangerous. It's unbelievable. Yeah, units get really strong really fast because they often have really high base stats, or maybe they get crazy skills or something, or... So he was threatening 16 damage on Shauna there. If he added Glaciers, and this mercenary hit me, I would have died, but that would have been really unlikely, because I was unlikely to get hit by all of those things. Actually, if all these hits coming in, no. Glaciers definitely would have sent me to the fucking grave, but I would have survived the bolting. If the bolting hit me there and all those other things, I still would have been okay. Either way, for the love of God, I want to kill Oats. I want to kill him yesterday. I just want to see what kind of damage I can get on him. I'll probably Physic, of course. Gance Lance? Gance Lance guarantees it. With Oats dead, the chapter gets considerably easier, is a very light way of saying it. Are we even holding? Are we holding Ray? Yes, yeah. So we're gonna heal Shauna with the Physic, and we're gonna... There's someone else who can kill the Berserker, though? Maybe we don't heal Shauna. You and everyone else has tried that, Luna. You can try. What would you change about Sacred Stones? I really want to kill this Berserker. Let's dance someone in. Let's dance someone who can fight the Berserker, who's a strong, fast mage, besides Clarine. Who has really bad hit rates. Her skill is, like, terrible. Maybe I'll dance in Ray, because he doubles this guy, and he applies hit rate stuff. Does he get there? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Ray can hit, and then Shauna can kill the boss. How was Arcadia? Weirdly easy hard in, like, strange ways. I was bitching about the entire time, because Kath cannot get Desert Treasure. We had to get every Desert Treasure just, like, the lucky way, by spamming it with multiple units. And units like Lilina didn't have desert movement, so I was complaining the entire time. But the enemies actually weren't that hard, and they didn't have any leadership stars. So, like, it actually wasn't that hard, despite all the low quality of life issues. So Berserker's gone, and then we can go kill Oats with the Gance Lance. Yeah, they didn't add a female rogue to the Desert Treasure list of classes. So male rogues can get Desert Treasure, but Kath can't. Rally Resistance, that might actually be useful in places. Oh, well then, this guy was annoying, so I'm gonna triumphantly kill him with an animation. He looks like shit! Wait, he looks like he's made out of stone! Why does Oats look like that? He's so bad! Look at his skin color! Look at the quality of the color palettes here when you look at Shauna and you look at Oats. Oats looks terrible. I don't even like the colors they chose for Shauna's face, because what they could have done is they actually could have used the lighter yellow pixels for Shauna's face rather than the deep orange ones. But it's not that bad either way. But yeah, Oats looks like... Oh, god damn, Oats looks like shit. Strength. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, did I just die? Am I dead? Oh, oh I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Uh-oh. Yep, I'm dead. Warp. Can I warp someone? Do I have another Physic? Does Shauna live with my Physic, or do we have a Physic staff? We probably have a Physic staff, right? Let's look for staves, because only staves can save us now. We need to do something with a staff. How strong is he? 55. He has S-rank and everything. He has a lot of skills. Arcane Blade. Okay, so he just kills Shauna then, right? Like, he just crits Shauna and kills her? We don't have a rescue staff, no. We haven't gotten one. We do have warp, but not rescue. We could warp in someone to rescue Shauna. But we don't have a mounted unit. So whoever rescued Shauna would be sacrificial and they would still die. Arcane Blade probably just kills us. His crit is already 20. Arcane Blade adds 14 crit. Watchful. You cannot capture. Damn. So you can't duplicate Four Blaze. Tomebreaker. Okay. Tome Fair. Okay. Tome Range +1. Okay. Counter Magic. I'm gonna Soulfire Rescue Shauna. Like, with a Warp. He might just get crit and die. But we could use someone we value less than Shauna to try and... Because we could Physic her, but she just dies to crit. So we could like try and like sack Geese if we want. We'd lose so many items. We could like take them, I guess, but I want my capture bot. Although wait, do we just replace Geese with Garrett next chapter? What if we don't need Geese? Because he's not a dancer. I know you maybe thought that Elfin was a dancer, but he's not. He's a light mage. We already used our dance this turn for him. Yeah, Garrett should have capture. Because the whole point of raising Geese is that we were going to capture stuff, but we can't even capture Athos for it to duplicate the Four Blaze because he has Watchful. And we already got, like, some good capture stuff. Like, we got a Firestone already to give the Fae. And we were able to capture Thieves in 12x. That was really useful because they opened all the boxes, they came to us, and we stole them. Is Garrett a warrior or a berserker? He's probably a berserker, almost certainly. I mean, having a warrior is good for Lancebreaker. Garrett would be more of a crit character because I think that berserkers get critical force. But, like, I think the safest thing to do here would be to sack someone because we value the life of Geese less than Shauna if we're going to get another unit that can capture for us. We would just need to take all of his items. So I think what we would do is clean out his inventory. Like take his stuff with like Roy could like Roy can't take his stuff. Roy could take Lilina's stuff and leave just the warp staff, and then Lilina could take Geese's stuff. Let's just sack Geese. I don't see another play. We have very limited units we can go up there, and most of them can't do anything meaningful besides die to Athos. And healing Shauna leaves us with what, a 34% chance of dying to Athos? Actually, what's our luck? Don't we have really high luck? Aren't I being too scared? We don't have a rescue staff. Well, why don't we just heal her? We have 20 luck. What's the chance of getting crit then? I'm too scared of Arcane Blade. It's 3... So 13, 16 additional crit then? Because magic divided by 2 is 13. Then you have 16 crit. So his current crit outside of Arcane Blade is 20. So add 36, but we have 24 luck. Only 12% chance. Are we willing to kill Geese for 20 for Shauna probably not dying? Does she die to a crit? Yeah, Four Blaze is like 55 attack. She dies to the crit. Are we willing to risk it? Okay, what's funnier for the content? Is it killing Geese for minimal gain? Or, well, it's large gain. Is it killing Geese, or is it relying on Shauna not getting crit? She's like our best unit. She's actually just an okay. She's a good unit. She's a good unit. Warp Roy for support. That doesn't work because we don't have the ability to also use the physics staff at the same time, and Shauna dies to a not crit. She dies to a regular hit. So, while warping Roy for support would give us the anti-crit we need, it doesn't give us the bulk we need to survive a regular hit. And he's very accurate. He's not that unbelievably accurate. There is a chance he just misses his regular hit. Shauna dies or he locked up Ilya? No. Should I make a poll? Should I do like kill Geese, yes, no? And if we kill Geese, we have a safe way, but if we don't kill Geese, we only have like a 10% chance to lose Shauna. How about we leave this up to democracy for the content? I can't capture him, but... Yeah, how do I start a poll again? Start a poll. Okay, the question is kill geese. If you vote no, Shauna has around a 10% chance to die. If we vote yes, geese dies. Start poll. Warp geese and use the Brave Axe. Oh, you're suggesting that we could kill Athos with the Brave Axe? He has 21 speed. With how strong is 2 hits with the Brave Axe? We have 10 might, 17 might. We would need a crit, almost certainly, because we're only hitting at 27. Even without the throne, that would only be 2 11s. So attacking Athos with geese kills the geese. I think geese just fucking dies. Armads isn't enough. We don't have a light. Like, okay, chat seems pretty split on the whether we're killing geese or not. Looks like people don't want to kill geese. We want to gamble for the content. I'm down to gamble for the content. We'll just use Physic and we'll gamble. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. Yep, it looks like kill geese no is winning over, so we're going to give a Physics staff to Lilina. And we're going to trust in the power of our goose. Kill them both! Well, there's a renegade in chat. Roy's Rally help geese. It would have given him 20 speed, which is still not enough to hit Athos, and the 2 hits with the Brave Axe would deal, you know, slightly more damage, but because he gets free defense from the throne, and he has defense, if we went in with the Brave Axe at 19 strength, we would have been doing still hitting for 15s, and Athos would have 12 HP remaining after a Roy Rally. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. Anyway, I'm gonna end the poll. I know it became even at the end, but we already started committing to this course of action. It's a really fancy staff animation, isn't it? I haven't really been watching Lilina animations. Okay. Speaking of other stuff going on, we need to go get that chest. So we're gonna move units up and towards it. I don't really know which route is going to get cut off, but like we'll find out, I guess. In the meantime, we could bring this guy. I can get a Sword Reaver. I want to capture that. Sword Reaver is a really good weapon for capturing. And Geese does not double him, so we could like trade single hits over here. With I'll use like a weak weapon like this hand axe. And Wendy is going to be a buoy. Okay. We're alive! I like the fake-ass crit on 0% crit there. Wouldn't it be the funniest thing, like, of all time, if after Shauna living, Geese died to, like, that 1%? Wendy's pool is getting bigger. She's like further and further away from like the edges of her pool. Okay, so we are alive. I want to go get this chest first because I know that the floor disappears. So I want to prioritize going to the further away chest. I want to capture this guy. Can I hit him for low enough damage? This gives me more hit rate on Geese as well, because Elfin's nearby. I can get Anathema, actually. I can get, if I need 10 more hit rate, I can use Anathema. Now, how about Armads? We can guarantee this capture if we just get Anathema. Boom. Sword Reaver. Not a bad level up. I just need to off an open inventory spot. Let's take something from you. Here. Can I have that elixir? Go. And can I have that lovely Sword Reaver, thank you. Don't mind moving into short spear range, because Astolfo is very, very bulky. If he's anything, he's a thick boy. Let's move our units to go help. Nothing. I really don't know which floors explode when at this point. Yeah, Meridi has only 10 aid. Speaking of Woman Can't Do Things, Seraph, I know that's a hell of an opener. Kath doesn't get Desert Treasure in this. Male rogues can get Desert Treasure. Kath does not. It doesn't work. Also, the Lina and Guinevere don't touch their movement, so yeah, women don't get shit. That's the true gender gap there, is desert movement. A green has it though. I think a green helps compensate Acrobat. Thanos snapping women's rights. I literally pulled a Thanos on gender equality. Okay, well these guys are stuck here on this side of the map. I can bring Sophia to go get EXP somewhere else though. See ya! And these guys are trapped, hanging out. Let's at least not make Elfin swim. Jesus Christ. That's funny. Alright, let's go open that box. Get there next turn. I'm just training Clarine's weapon rank here because Divine only weighs 6. So she can use Divines if she fights a little bit more. And I guess I could give the kill to Sophia. Healers give like less EXP, but he's still level 16. And in case Astolfo gets stranded, we'll have Shauna go pick him back up. Are the chest keys in the convoy? Maybe like one. I should have bought some. So I'm gonna probably just bring Astolfo back slowly. Okay, this is in danger of losing access, but we got the Luna. I want to cheese late game bosses with like Giga Sophia with Nihil. That was not the right button. Well, we'll bring Astolfo back. Chapter's almost done, don't worry. I guess they're still wandering pirates. We can try and set them up. Set up some like Roy or Sophia kills. I don't mind like having Roy get some kills. Check the Luna stats. It's crappy, I think. I think it's the FE8 one, but it's not. We can reduce hit rates a lot. Or dodge rates a lot. Oh, where's the Luna? It's in Roy's inventory. It's in the convoy. I'll check it next turn. Yeah, this chapter wasn't, like, exciting, but it worked out. We didn't die. Oh, Wendy can move again! She's free! Oh my god, take a sprint, stretch your legs. Oh, she's having so much fun right now. Geese is gone! Geese has become the goose! He's in his natural habitat. He's flourishing. He's diving his, like, his beak under the water to, like, eat, like, reeds and, like, bugs and stuff. Yeah, Geese lost his water walk on promotion. Okay, so Astolfo's stranded, but that's okay. We can, bring him back. Nature is healing, Geese is goose. I can do a one-on-one brawl. I can eat a silver axe to the face, right? I can eat a silver axe to the face. I don't give a shit. Heck. Yeah, I'll just use this for more damage. Let's check this Luna. It doesn't have good stats, but we can lower enemy avoid using shaman stuff, and then we can add hit rate with like Elfin and support, so it's gonna work out for a boss killer. And just the main weapon, the main reason I want this is I just like, I feel like units like Zephiel and other late game bosses are going to be really stupid and fucked up. And if I can just go in with a bulky Nihil Luna unit, that can just kind of disable any bullshit the game has to throw at me. Their stats won't matter, their skills won't matter. Luna Nihil Sophia is just a universal problem solver for any boss. There's no way they could, like, seriously threaten her, unless they can, like... We can just use speed support, they won't double her, we can just use Clarine, like, Spur Speed, Shauna Rally Speed. I think it's, like, maybe gonna be the best boss killing unit. Yeah, it's FE8, but that's okay. The Luna Sophia universal constant. Oh yeah, I forgot about Apocalypse. Okay, there goes Lauren. I have to admit, this chapter has a lot of comedy in it. It's just unintentionally extremely funny to watch units constantly get stranded. I had way more fun doing this chapter than I thought I would. Okay. If the sages didn't have Glaciers proc boltings that might one-shot you, I think this would actually maybe be more fun than the vanilla chapter. Because you're actually encouraged to play the chapter because there's loot. It's harder to warp skip because there's Athos. And there's actual loot to get. And besides the Glaciers sages, the enemies aren't, like, unfair. It's literally just the Glaciers bolting sages ruining the chapter. If not for that, I think this would be fun. Like, I actually enjoyed playing the chapter because I didn't get hit by Glaciers. I think that sages having proc skills ruins it, but, like, genuinely? The addition of loot here was a good decision. What did you guys think of the chapter? Also, this loot's reasonable, stuff like Luna and Purge. It's interesting B-rank tomes for the various other magic types, and you actually have access to, like, light and dark mages in, you know, reasonable high quantity in this. I think this chapter, if not for the sages, would have been actually improved. The Chessware Project Ember edition, you're right, this guy's done literally nothing original in his life, sorry. I accidentally assumed he did something good. My bad. I like getting actually genuinely positive about this Romhack for once, and someone said, oh, that's just from Project Ember. Because of course it's from Project Ember! Like, why is it always from Project Ember? Whatever. Melina Deathblow of 4-Blade should be able to one-shot things, right? Imagine she'll pick up a bit. Melina hasn't been crazy offensively due to her low speed, but maybe if she one-shots, that'll be nice. He made a worse Project Ember map by putting Glaciers onto it. I like the Athos change. For all the talking about how he just took Project Ember and made it worse, I still like Athos being here, because it makes the chapter harder to warp skip. Yeah, Sully, all of the map recolors for Project Ember, a lot of the PRF weapons are from Ember, a lot of the enemy placement from Chapter 1 to 8 are from Project Ember, the map changes are often from Ember in 1 to 8, and they brought it back for 14X. Stuff like the door in Chapter 8 and other things are Project Ember changes. Just a lot of Ember stuff. Something use weapons, yep. Yeah, no, I would also include the Ember doors in those chapters, but maybe, like, change them, because, Chapter 8 had really bad flow, because the Ember door was actually, like, good for the chapter's, like, flow for, like, reaching Melina quicker. They didn't time the reinforcements differently. So the reinforcements are, like, 6 turns in this hack because you just have a shortcut through the map. They're like 6 to 8 turns late. It's truly unbelievable how bad the reinforcement timing is with the Ember Door. Yeah, the primary thing that's original to this hack are that there's a lot of cutscenes, and I often really like the ideas of having more cutscenes, more characters talking to each other, Lena getting to be a main character. These are things that I would want in a remake of FE6, and I genuinely appreciate that. I just don't like a lot of the cutscenes, because a lot of them lean heavily into like this like romance and jealousy kind of tropes of like girls fighting over Roy. I don't enjoy that. I also think a lot of the cutscenes have typos and missing commas. This one's been better than some of the previous ones, but I haven't really been paying attention either. Thor's Ire, that's a crit ring, I think. Why is Aphos there? All of the heroes of the legendary weapons, you fight them and talk to them at the end of the guidance chapter, which is actually, like, I like that. A lot of the dialogue's a bit too cringe. Yeah, no, a lot of the new dialogue's really cringe. Like, the whole, like Lara meeting Roy and then Lolita, like, just shouting, like, hey, get your hands off him, like, every single time she got near. Like, the whole, like, cat-girl fighting was, I didn't really like that. Wield was spelled there, because Wield is W-I-E-L-D, and Roy did W-E-I-L-D, and that was wrong. With transfer bonuses and inheritance mechanics, I think I could see them doing that, potentially. Like, making it like a duology. That's like a possibility. Because they really like child unit gimmicks. Awakening's popularity was so overwhelming that they just repeated the child thing in Fates like immediately. I could see them bringing back like a child and inheritance style mechanics, particularly if an FE4 remake goes off well and people like that. They might just become obsessed with it and then like bring it into an eventual Elite remake. So 4 Blaze of 40 uses. It has 25 might, which is really high. Buffed. It weighs down Lelena, but she's not really doubling anyway. 25 might is excellent. She has Death Blow, so when she attacks with this thing, she's like basically effectively 31 might. She has 25 magic. I think she can start one-shotting. I think this really improves Lena's combat ability substantially. We can probably put away the Study Tome for good and use the 4 Blades. Never gonna use those Revolvitors because I'm just gonna be using 4 Blaze, or I either kill or I don't. Like, it's gonna be like a binary check. Yeah, Fate's children are very, very, very forced just to copy the Awakening mechanic, and it's really awkward in there. The justifications for it are very flimsy and awkward. $75 might against Manicheets. True. Well, hold on. In FE6, the S-rank weapons are 3 times effective. In FE8, the S-rank weapons are 2 times effective specifically. So it's actually possible that 4 Blaze here is actually secretly a 50 might tome effective. We'll test it later. Either way, it's still a nuclear bomb. How'd they fix Sophia? They gave her incredible stats in Nihil, and Nihil's really good in this game because enemies have up to 6 skills, so I'm training her. The desert sucked, by the way. Multiple units didn't have desert movement despite being mages, and Cav couldn't get the desert treasure. I hated the desert. They just said hi. Yep. So, Roro, if you ever played the final chapter, like, you know Darkling Woods in FE8? You can get an aura by killing Reeve the chapter before, and you get Ivaldi at the same time. And if you compare Aura and Ivaldi, Aura does more damage with Slayer than Ivaldi does against the monsters, because it has 3x damage, and Ivaldi has 2x. there's a way to change it, but you don't know if the Binding Blade guy is smart enough to figure it out. It's not just Evaldi being bugged. All S-rank weapons behave that way in FE8. They all have 2 times. You can try it with the other ones. Their might is so high that they still like one-shot monsters, but they only do 2x, to my knowledge. Yeah, I ran into that thing happening in FE8 when I made my Romhack. I noticed that S-rank weapons were only doing 2x, all of them. But I was fine with that, because they were strong weapons anyway. Sophia can detect an evil force. She's got the fucking radar. Man, it's a wide radar too, it's like cross-continental. She gets like sonar pings. Is that really true, Nick? I didn't realize there's a single weapon outside of... Why would they do that for the Wolf Beetle but not the Rapier and the Manicaddy? Me when I follow them sneakily. Yeah, Burn's failing the vibe check. We need Spirit Dust. Our magic's pretty high. Who could we kill? Do we feel like killing anyone? Like, has Agreen lived out her usefulness now that we did the desert chapter? We're not going to train her, and the Guardian Bow got partially used. Oh yeah, turn Kath in. Right! Kath, you were supposed to pick up desert treasure, and you didn't work. Die for your failure. Agreen, you were fantastic during Arcadia, but I might kill you. I could let her live if she, like, wants to support Faye or something, but you probably won't have a unit to play for that. Because I'll just have Faye support Sophia as my main pair there. I'm using Dorothy. I was using Dorothy. We just kind of haven't really kept using her. Snipers even get point blank at level 5, and then they get, like, Bowfair at, like, 15. I guess the issue with, Dorothy is that she's just, like, not bulky, and she's only, like, 2 range until you get her to level 5 sniper, so we just kind of, like... We also stopped using Saul, so she wasn't really stacking supports. You could have Dorothy be, like, a crit machine, I'm sure, with, like, sniper crit. Why Cecilia? Because Cecilia's, like, too slow. Her speed could be higher. I know that, like, it's crazy to say that 19's too slow, but, like, unpromoted enemies have, like, 17 or 18 speed. So it's hard to abuse the force, unless she's stronger. And, while I can give her speed from, like, rally speed and crap, she kind of needs to be near my units to get speed, so it's hard to do crazy Gale Force stuff. Isn't Agreen bulky-ish? More so than Dorothy. But yeah, Dorothy has, like, the crazy offensive growths. If I wanted to keep using an archer, I would just keep using Dorothy. But I might use neither. Either way, I don't really have, like, an immediate need to give one unit a ton of Spirit Dust. Sophia's magic is incredible. Clarine is gonna hit the cap, I'm sure. Astolfo's gonna cap. Shauna doesn't need it. I guess she could Flame Lance and shit. I could give magic to Roy for, like, magic sword purposes after his promotion. Maybe his magic cap is high. That'd be funny. Lena will cap her own magic. I think I'll stop killing units at, like, batches of 5 at once. Oh yeah, I'm keeping around Bartray because he recruits Carol. And Fur's gone. Oh, you know what? I'll kill Barf. It gives just Spirit Dust, yeah, so you can get like 30 to 40 Spirit Dust. When does Roy promote? After 16x. I'll kill Calf for failing me in Arcadia, and Barf because I want a more filling meal than just Calf. Calf is kind of skinny, she's kind of small, right? Can't be much meat on her. Barf? Barf is he's a full roast. I mean, look at this man. He's delicious. I feel like I've used Deke. I feel bad for killing Deke, but like we dropped him a while back. Maybe by the end of the game we'll kill him. We'll just like kill everyone we're not using for just because it's funny to get 30 to 40 Spirit Dust. Just to abuse how ridiculous it is. What's in the shop? Crap. Well, the reason I call that crap is because all those items sell earlier. I despise how the shops are super small and super repetitive, just to put a shop on every tile. It really pisses me off. Well, let's do some... How's, wish I can kill Guinevere. She's too important to die, I guess. What level is, Sophia right now? 14. She's coming along well. I meant to give her a speed wing. I think she deserves a speed wing. She's doing fantastic. Let's eat one. I would like the world map if the shops weren't so terrible. Running around a world map for doing the campaign is really cool. It genuinely really is. I love having a world map for FE6. I would want a remake of FE6 to have a world map. Why does every node have a shop with redundant items that have been sold in the 4 last shops? The number of shops needs to be reduced drastically, and then they need to have, like, way more items in them. I hate reading a chapter, it's like, here's a new shop, it sells Iron Sword. Like, cool. Tower of Volney, also, I think this is sloppy. I don't even mind the idea of grinding. I'm not against grinding, actually. I think that there could have been a grinding zone, but it should have been like a skirmish against like generic humans. I think pasting in the Tower of Volney, monsters and all, straight from FE8 is immersion breaking. And I think that should have been redone. I don't like Volney being here. Otherwise I like that there's a world map. Putting in a world map was good, and I like the elite map, and I like the nodes in it are fine. Like, I don't think that all these close together is the issue, because Lycia is a pretty small place, and then you work... It's just not very big, so it's okay that these are close together, I don't mind. And then you get to see how much you get to travel when you go to, like, the Western Isles and everything. And then, like, back to Etruria. It's kinda cool. It's kinda cool. Yeah, there's just zombies and skeletons and crap in there. It's like it's the same enemies that you fight in FE8. They're all the same. Zombies, bone walkers, stuff like that. I think it's sloppy. Let's put some stuff away. Thor's Ire. Critical hit percent for a turn. They really push Elfin. You get so much Elfin-specific stuff. All the Spirit Dust we're not using. Figure out a way to use it eventually. We have like extra Spirit Dust. But Elfin's probably just gonna cap his magic, probably caps at 20. Is there a way to like not waste it? It takes Clarine a while to hit her cap. We could just front load and hit her cap early. We certainly have the Spirit Dust to work with. I don't mind being capped at 24. She might like not hit it for a long time if we don't do this, and it's just 1. These are easy to get. Her cap is 25, then that's even better. Sell the dust for boots money. Yeah, we'll start selling dust at some point then. That'll just be a way to get boots in the end game. I don't mind that then. We have a fresher flux. No. We'll probably just go buy one at some point. Luna. I'll go... Might not use Ray. Once I have Faye, I might like replace like Ray because like Sophia might take over. It's so hard to know who I'll use when. I've been dropping a lot of units. Like I've been cycling units in and out because of how good new units are. It's so hard to find where a Flux is sold. Do you see why I dislike shopping? Like where can I buy Flux? I think maybe the beginning of the game you can buy Flux? Yeah, they make it so hard to find. I'll give Shauna a fresher, some fresher weapons. These weapons are good, but unfortunately they have really low uses, so you're like constantly swapping them. But I can just buy more, so it's not a big deal. The hack hasn't fixed the secret shop. Yeah, I'm not sure what the secret shop situation is going to be like. I'm presuming it's going to be there. It's like an FE6 classic that it exists, so why not? Yeah, because this is the first shop you unlock in the game, and it's literally just tomes you can't use yet. I don't think I'm doing chapter 15 today, but we can look at it. Just because I want to see if Percival has higher stats than he did in 13. I want to see if he gets hard mode bonuses here. That's the one thing I want to check. What will they do to Hugh? Good question. I have not thought about Hugh for even a moment. Okay, I'm just gonna skim it. Oh hey, there's like a new scene here when Douglas is talking to him. That scene might be from Ember. It's Vanilla? Okay, I haven't seen the script in so long. I like how Walt appeared in frame for like a quarter second. Just gonna skip by. I don't really care. Yep, talk to Percival, etc, etc. I just want to see, is Percival on the map on turn 1? He is. Does he have higher stats? No, this is the same stats he had last time, right? Probably. He's level 12. He doesn't gain very many levels past this. Only 19 speed at level 12 would seriously limit how broken this character could be. I have 19 speed characters right that have been struggling to double stuff. Let's like, look at like his goons. He can't double his own cavaliers, right? And he's a level 12 promoted unit, and he can't double them. His strength is higher? Okay, sure. Why not? So maybe Percival's not that good. Because he just can't, you can't go crazy if Gale Force if he can't double stuff. He would have to invest speed wings and stuff into him. Maybe with investment you can abuse the fact that he's an 8-move Gale Force triple weapon character and that's good. But he does look like he requires investment. Because I don't think he can double anything. Luna is pretty unlikely to happen. Desperation is... well, he's not doubling, that's the problem. Desperation's good if you can double. Especially because it's a player phase skill and Gale Force is a player phase skill, there's some synergy going on there. But yeah, he would definitely need speed wings, and my speed wings have been kind of like... I'm using them on shamans, because the shamans are really good. I don't see myself using Percival. We'll talk to him with Elfin, though. We'll, you know, we'll recruit him. We'll take his prized lance. And it's a PRF and never use it, but hey, free Brave Sword. Is Garrett on the map? No, he spawns in a few turns in. He has capture. I'm excited for Garrett to see if he's like stronger than Geese. No spoiler, we'll see whether he's strong or not. This was previously a Valkyrie. I guess it's a Mage Knight in this remake, because Mage Knights don't exist in vanilla, so this is new. Yeah, Percival has Canto Plus and Gale Force. He's super mobile, but I would want more speed on such a high level unit. I mean, he's level 12 promoted. Oh boy, enemy snipers with point blank. Isn't this really irritating? They have point blank, crit boost, and adept. How do we kill snipers now? Like, what's the play? Don't they just adept you a bunch of the time? Like, you walk up, you try and kill it, and they're like, oops, adept crit. He's not fast, at least, but like, don't you just get randomly killed sometimes by these guys? You could probably avoid the crit if you did like stacked crit avoid supports, but this is why Sophia is good. Sophia cancels everything this guy has. Right? Sophia can walk up and hit him at one range, and no one else can do that. And then Sophia won't get hit by adept, and she won't get crit. This is why I am building Sophia, because promoted enemies are going to be so annoying. Yeah, Melody and Percival got overshadowed. It's interesting which units were good that got buffed and which got nerfed, because you had like units like Rutger get their crit rate doubled, Deke got X's, a lot of good units got buffed like Shauna, but a lot of the pre-promotes that were good, or like late game units that were good, got like, they're not good anymore. Sophia's buffed. Yeah, Melody started promoted. Melody was a level 1 promoted Wyvern Lord. These are her base stats. We've never leveled her up. So, I wasn't planning on using her, but then she was situationally just really, really helpful to have around in Arcadia and 14X due to the flyer utility that we used her regardless. And we kind of used her as a Jagan. We used her to single tap people and let other people get kills. So she's fought a lot, as you can tell by these weapon ranks, but she's like good. There's no way she's bad. She's just not like the same overwhelmingly truly broken unit. She's good in a very normal way because she's a flyer with like a mediocre personal skill. So she's fine. She's a fine unit. She just doesn't not like broken. She doesn't like warp the game around her. I think in vanilla she can warp the game around her. I don't think she can do that in this game. Because if you want an extremely strong flyer, I mean, this is a more game warping unit than Melody. You get her earlier and she's really strong. Yeah, I think close counter is like bad on these enemy archers. I can't be too critical. It's a sin that I have committed myself. But the fact that he has adept and crit and close counter is like too much. That's why I'll kill these snipers with Sophia. Sophia with a rally speed doubles them because they're kind of slow, so we can blow them up. Sean at the same defense as Melody. Yeah, I mean that's just how strong Aptitude is, right? I guess I just deploy the same people I've been deploying. We'll rearrange our people on the battle. I think we're gonna call it, right? It takes me so long to do a chapter. Elfin in the back to recruit Percival. Lead with strong combatants like Wendy. We'll have Sophia up front just for the purpose of getting combat in. East is mostly a capture bot, he can be in the back. We'll do something like this. Yeah, Hormone this hack, I think a unit has to be exemplary to be worth using, because the amount of viable units is much higher because they try to rebalance a lot, and the enemies are so strong that you only want to use the really good units, or that have really good utility. If you use shit units, I think you're just gonna get your ass kicked on hard. Alrighty, I think that's gonna end my stream for today, and I will come back tomorrow to continue, and we'll go into chapter 15. We got some good progress in, and I will be here at the usual time. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping me sane for the desert chapter, and that'll be it. Cheers.